Did the music end and I barely noticed it? Holy crap. Do I also hear voices coming from downstairs? Doesn't matter. Hello! Greetings, salutations. Faff with the camera a little bit. Term, hey Term! Yes, the storm is always baking here on Sin's channel. Hi, how you doing? Happy Food Friday to you and your loved ones, and I guess also your enemies too, if you're charitable feeling. It's a good Friday. I feel like it's a pretty good Friday today. You know. Hello. Yes, it's me. I exist finally, as if from nowhere. But yeah, even though it is a pretty good Friday, we're actually not doing anything Easter related because I completely didn't realize Easter was coming. So that's cool. As it stands, I will be making some food for Easter in the coming days. I probably won't stream any of it, even though I totally could because one of them's a pie. Anyway, point is that today we're not doing that. Today we're going to be making a cheesecake because a friend of mine who sometimes shows up in the chat, Sapphire, if you're here, hi, has a birthday coming up soon. So I'm going to be making a cheesecake for her, and it's going to be delicious. And I know it's going to be delicious because I've made this exact cheesecake for her birthday once before, and it was pretty phenomenal. So that's what we're going to be doing. Haha, to you, I was off work today. Oh, nice! Congrats on your day off. Doing anything exciting besides watching the wonderful world of baking by this guy? All right, things to do. Okay, so we have a recipe. Shoobity boop, boop boop. It's right here. It lives right here in my thing. Okay, so step number the first: preheat the oven. As always, almost always the first step. 325. 325. Dude, shoot it up. Bam. Excellent. This is another cheesecake that specifically says to use a water bath. So here we have our happy little double wrapped pan with the foil, ready to partake in its pie doughy crust. That's the big change about this cheesecake from pretty much every other cheesecake I've ever made is the only one that's like, make a pie dough and put it into the crust. I'm like, sure, that sounds good. And it was good. It was one of the best things about it. Because everything that's not cheesecake is inferior. No, I don't know if I'd say that per se. I just feel that cheesecake is like the best personally. And also, if you have a dessert that you really like, guess what? There's a cheesecake for that. Almost certainly. Didn't do anything that compares to this? No? Oh, well, I mean, the weekend's not over, right? That's a thing? Yes? Or a day's not over. Well, I mean, I guess the day rolls into the weekend as it is Friday. That would make sense, yeah. Wait, the day's over. That's right. Y'all live where it's nighttime right now. I completely forget. In terms of other things I'm currently doing is bullshitting the plot of a cheesy romance novel that someone else's D&D character loves. Okay, pie is inferior, I will say that. Even though some people are like, oh, cheesecake's pie. I was like, cheesecake is not pie, shut your mouth. Anyway, point is, okay, even though this one has a pie crust. There's so many confusing things. This is not a normal cheesecake, but it is great. All right, so we need ingredients. What ingredients do we need? I have them written right here. Flour, okay. Bowl. We're going to need zest. We're going to need more zest, so the first thing I'm going to do is start zesting, because we're going to need zest not just for the words, the crust, we need it also for the filling. So let's just zest up both of the lemons. I think I only need one. When I originally wrote down this recipe, I was like, oh, I need the amount of zest from one lemon. But I feel like these lemons are the smallest lemons on the whole freaking planet. So we're actually going to use two, just in case. Don't want to be left zestless in our time of need. That would be no good. 9 p.m. Okay, nice. 9 p.m. is pretty close to the end of the day. Though, if you wanted, you could go and get wild. Well, then again, maybe not lockdowns, all that stuff. Damn it. Curse this pandemic. When will it come to an end? Soon. When will then be now? I, for one, am getting the last second, which is also last, fingers crossed, at least until they need us to do this every single year, of my vaccine shots on Wednesday. Super looking forward to that. So there is the possibility that a week from now I will feel far too exhausted to do any Food Friday, in which case I'm sorry. Maybe I will have some sort of sustenance Saturday instead. It could happen. You never know. But no super promises, because I don't want to be like, oh, I'm definitely going to do this thing, and then be like, sorry guys, I can't do it. I feel like hot death right now. So hopefully I won't feel like hot death. Most of the people that I know have gotten the second one, felt bad for like a day, and then they felt pretty all right. I think that's how Fix felt. Witty didn't feel bad at all. Witty felt totally fine after the second one, so... They also got the Pfizer, and I got the Moderna, so... Moderna? The one with the M. Fix. Oh, hi, Fix. Zest still weirds you out. Why fruit skin? Because there's so much flavor and aroma and fragrance, and it's good. Not gonna lie, I used to be weirded out by Zest as well. And then I ate things with it, and I was like, oh yeah, this is actually pretty not bad. So, you know. Incredibly cheesy, like epic quantities of cheese. Well, you know how much I like cheese. Like, in real life, not necessarily... Well, okay, I will say this. When it comes to me personally, like being involved in romance, I do enjoy overly sappy cheesiness. Is sappy and cheesy, like, food-wise, those two things don't seem like they go together. Like, even if it's nacho cheese queso sauce, like, you don't want your queso sauce to be described as sap-like, would you? It's like a cheese syrup. I don't know about that. But in real life, as far as, like, romance, not food is concerned, yeah, sappy and cheesy. Sign me up for it. I used to describe myself as a hopeless romantic. I feel like as I've gotten older, I've become slightly more cynical and jaded, but hopefully haven't lost all of it. I'll let others be the judge on that. But let's see here. Made all the characters yourself. Good. OC, do not steal. Very good. Having a beer, wild Corona though. Living dangerously. Oh no. You're not safe from Corona tonight. But hopefully tomorrow you won't feel too wiped out by it. Just remember to hydrate. Oh my gosh, it's moving too fast for me to read. Holy crap. Da-na-na-na-na. PG romance? PG-13 is, I mean, it's got to be PG-13. Then again, you said cheesy, not steamy. So steamy would probably be at least PG-13. But then again, in the world of D&D, I mean, come on. Wasn't there an entire, like, supplement guide on how to, like, have weird interspecies creatures bone or something? Pretty sure that exists. See, 100% PG, okay. Darn. Dragonborn barbarian loves the emotions? So many flavors in fruit skin. Very true. Although, I mean, I'm not a huge fan of eating it on my own. And it's weird how, like, it's like citrus zest is a thing. But, like, how often do people use, like, apple peel or, like, pear peel? And, like, you don't even touch banana frickin' peel. It's, like, garbage. Literal garbage. Throw it away. Don't eat it. Don't do it. Sapphire, there you are. Hi. I saw your name was a totally different color and it stuck out, so I noticed it. Hi, we're making your cheesecake. Don't tell anybody. It'll probably not be ready to pick up until tomorrow, but yay! Struggling to think of a food that can be described as sap. I'm telling you, syrup. Syrup is it comes from sap, doesn't it? Like maple syrup. That's a thing. It's okay. I still have a dirty romance book sitting in my office here. My beloved to my ex. Okay. Daren't touch them in case they give me an STD or something. Oh no, it's a little too early to be talking about acquiring diseases on the stream today. We gotta wait at least like an hour in, I think. Thank you, preheated thing. Oh, I need to cut these and juice them too. Knife to meet you. Let's see, cynicism is underrated. I don't know about that. I would prefer to be optimistic rather than pessimistic and cynical personally. And sincerity is good, I generally feel. I don't know. I know a lot of people are like, oh man, I gotta have myself some banter and some freaking, the sarcasm game on point. And I'm like, I mean, that's great, and I can be sarcastic sometimes, but I don't know. I generally like sincerity a little bit more. Let's see. Oh, it is PG-13. The truth comes out. Excellent. I'm not going to sue you. This pleases me. I'm glad to hear it. Smut has a time and a place, yes. For everything, turn, there is a season. I should probably be squeezing this on camera. That would be good. Hold on. There is a season, turn, and something under heaven. I don't remember the words. It's fine. You're excited for the hugs you get? Ah! You're more excited for the hugs than for the cheesecake? Oh, God. Blue Razjon. Am I pronouncing that right? Blue Razjon's now following. Thank you for the follow. Can I call you Blue? I will probably call you Blue because I like to nickname, and it's shorter and quicker and easier. Speaking of things that are shorter and quicker and easier, I was contemplating, I think yesterday or something, I was like, oh man, streaming's fun. Video games are fun. Speedrunning is a thing that I suck at. However, what if I tried to speedrun various recipes? What if I attempted to get a new record on completing various things that I can make? I realize that some things are very limited by time, but I think if I structure the rules well enough, I could come up with a system via which I would be able to, do the racing of the foodstuffs. I think it would probably come down to preparing various ingredients differently. Like if you're supposed to cook a certain ingredient a certain way, if there's a faster way to cook it, and it may not turn out quite as good necessarily, I mean, that should still be acceptable. When you speed run a game, you miss out on a lot of good content in the game, so I mean, it's basically the same thing. As long as you end up with something at the end that tastes edible and is a reasonable approximation of the same consistency and whatnot as the normal recipe is, I think that should count, if you ask me personally. But anyway, all right, so we have our lemon juice. I'm going to put a cap on that and put it in the fridge until we need it, because it's going to be a little while. And then I'm going to take some of that zest, plop it into the bowl. How much of the zest in it again? Is it 1 teaspoon? 1 teaspoon. That's like nothing. That's like nothing. Where the heck is... Oh, okay. Spoons. Scrolling more things. Da-da-da-da. Don't even know how PG-13 would work there. Hero touched the maiden roughly on her general area where mounds have formed. See, here's the thing. You have to use poetic language. You have to be very... You have to be good with innuendo that sounds innocent and flowery and generally... I don't know. I feel like romance and smut, while connected, I feel that... How do I phrase this? Not that they're incompatible, but if you're describing something in a romantic way, it generally doesn't sound smutty. Whereas if you describe something in a smutty way, I feel like less people would interpret it as romantic. Get what I mean? Am I crazy? Am I just spouting nonsense? Tell me if I'm spouting nonsense. I'll shut up. See, Lamau, that's me too. I logged in my computer. Oh, well, computer is the best place to watch things. Phones are unreliable. Unless I'm moving around. If I'm moving around the house and I'm trying to watch somebody, basically have no other choice. Sure, let's use... This is fine. This is fine. This works. Okay, teaspoon. 1 teaspoon. Get in my thing. There we go. That's like a teaspoon? Sure. It's, scrape you off. Bam, bam, bam. I think what I did last time, I was like, oh, I'll use a teaspoon for this, and then whatever happens to be left over, we'll just put into the whatchamacallit, the thingamabob, the thingy thing. The filling, that's the word. There we go. Teaspoon. Boom. All saved. I'll put the cap back on this so it'll be nice and safe. No, that's a bad idea. That's a bad idea, because if we do that, it's going to dry out, and it's going to be a pain in the butt to get rid of afterwards. We're going to scrape it. We're going to scrape it out into the little happy little box, and off of our happy little fingers. Our fingers are happy, and, well, I guess they're not little. Relatively average size, probably. Feel like I'm way behind in chat. That's okay. Don't worry, I'll get to you real soon. Dry the hands. There we go. Okay. Lid? Sure, why not? Lid. Probably doesn't even need it. This one doesn't need to go in the fridge. It can just stay right there. Stay. Okay, so, bam. Stuff like that. Okay. Can't just swear in certain amounts of PG stuff. Can't be too descriptive when it comes to activities, although it's still pretty subjective. Isn't my understanding, at least in films, you're allowed one F-bomb in PG-13 films? Something like that? I'm pretty sure that's the case. Let's see. You should race DoorDash, see which gets there first and which tastes better. Ooh, interesting. I feel like I saw somebody that I follow on YouTube doing something like that. I don't know if they were racing specifically or if they were just like making and comparing, but I think it might have been racing. Like, can we make this and better in the time that it takes DoorDash to bring it here? And I mean, that would vary wildly depending on what you're getting and who's actually delivering it, but maybe. Problem is stuff like, again, like with pizza, where you gotta wait for the dough to rise, like that's, yeah, there's no way that that's coming faster than if you have dough on hand at a pizza place. Yeah, it's about being poetic. It's like the difference between drawing nudes and drawing porn. Yes, artistic nudes versus just, flagrant, violent pornography. Very, very different things. Said it better. Thank you. I happen to think that I speak well. Never drawn either. Oh God, have I ever? Not in years, at least. That's for sure. Not since I got better at drawing. Oof. See, not much of an artist. Quite proud of. I can come. Wait. Proud I can come out with a good stick man. And stick man still counts as drawing. Yeah, but stick porn is not exciting. I would imagine. Probably. I mean, it could be funny. Anyway, drawing doesn't mean drawing well. I guess that's true. That's technically true. You did say you like a good, lively chat scrolling away. I sure do. It gives me something to say whenever I run out of things to say. Especially when you're talking amongst yourselves. I think we're going to call the police. Wait, something must be wrong with Scooby that he's not here already. Isn't Daza streaming right now? I could have sworn that I saw him go on before I popped on. Alright, so we got the zest. Zest is chilling in there. We need 150 grams of all-purpose flour. Yeah, since I've made this one before, I saved it in my phone, and it's actually got all of the relevant ingredients that are easy to weigh written in gram amounts, so I don't have to do the conversion. It's super easy. Barely an inconvenience. Send the human vibrator. Yep, are we there? Are we there yet? Yep, there we go. Okay, so 150 grams. 15 grams of powdered sugar, which we still have our it's about half, probably more than half full still. But yeah, I'm sure Scoob is fine. Have we heard from Scoob by chance at all today? If not, then maybe he's not fine, but probably fine. All right, powdered sugar. How much of that? That's 11. Oh my gosh. Okay, we should probably be a little careful. Don't put in too much. What? 13. Give me 15. Show me potato salad. 15! Hey, perfect. Okay. And then we need... Oh. Wait, what? Did I write that down wrong? I think I must have... Yeah, okay. So correction. And I'm glad I remembered it well enough to say this. It is not 1/3 cup butter cubed. It's 1/2 cup butter cubed. I guess my finger slipped and I didn't notice until just now. Now that I can see he's probably preparing for his big B movie reading. Not gonna lie, that sounds hilarious. And if I had people who are willing to come to a story time stream, I would totally... Is that a thing you can do? Can you do that on Twitch? Can I be like a... Today on Sin's Storytime Theater, we shall be reading such and such book, blah, 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 so on and so forth, etc. Like, that would be fun. I would do that. That could be interesting. People say, like, hey, what book you want me to read you? I don't know if I have a soothing enough voice, but anyway. Alright, so we got all the things in here. Shooped about scrolling. Okay, small bowl, combine flour, sugar, zest. And then cut in the butter until crumbly. Let me just kind of smoosh that around real fast, and let me grab the butter, which is in the freezer at the moment. I took the liberty of cubing it up and putting it in ahead of time, so we've got all of these guys. Decided he's going to stream himself dressed as a bee, reading the entire script of the movie. That's amazing. Oh my gosh. Oh, that sounds rad. I wholeheartedly approve. You could probably do story time while things bake. Ooh, that's a good point. See, but the problem is I probably want to read something that was approximately as long as it's going to take to bake and or cool. So in this case, that would mean, since let's assume that I read it like the pace of 1 page per minute, which I feel like for me as a slow reader is probably a little bit slower than that. So I probably want something that's like 120 pages. What do we have that's 100? I think I have some Animorphs books that might be around the length that we need for that. Oh my god. I used to love Animorphs so much. Oh my gosh. It was my jam. It was like the one thing every time I went to a library that was near my house, I would just check and see if there was a new Animorphs book there that I hadn't read before. And it's like, oh my gosh. It's fantastic. See, hello from Nevada. Not Nevada. You're in Nevada already? Eating delicious Jack in the Box, Princess Evie? Lucky. So jealous. I probably won't be going and getting Jack in the Box until sometime next month, maybe, depending on if the plans that Whitney and I are kind of tossing around actually happen / work out. Tell us a story. Okay, maybe I will. Maybe I will do that. Stop to answer the call of nature. Oh my gosh. Yes, please answer that call. Do not let it go unanswered. Your car will not be pleased if you do that. Tell us a bedtime story? Oh, I don't know if I have any bedtime stories. I read poetry slowly as well. Oh, pretty slow. I read pretty well, just in general. Just inventing words where words do not exist. OMG baking Animorphs would be amazing. Okay, all right. I mean, dude, what if I just read through the entire Animorphs series over the course of multiple streams? That'd be hilarious. But I might do that. That could be the new thing, the new Sin meta. Baking and while waiting, reading. Baking and story time with Sin. I could dig it. That could be fun. See, hope you're having a great day. That's a pretty great day already. We're already almost to California. Well, I hope you have a safe travels for the rest of your trip, and I hope your various California adventures go well. See, one of my DMs is like, I'm gonna start sending you secret messages in game, and I'm like, oh God, have mercy. I love that. I love it when DMs do that. I really, really like it when information is segregated by a party member, because, like, I know it's like some people are better at not metagaming than others. But I always like it when I have zero choice to not act on information because I literally don't have it. Yeah, Animorphs. Okay, I guess we're reading Animorphs during the break. But the thing is that Fix actually has had a thing that she wanted to do during part of the break, but I don't know that it's going to take the whole thing. So who knows? Maybe we'll be able to get a decent amount through Animorphs. Book 1, I think it's called The Arrival. I'm not sure. It has been a while. Okay, let me see here. Okay, so we have this is taking literally forever, which I don't mind. It's fine, entertaining. All right, press on the bottom and 1 inch up the side, which is probably not going to happen because I can never get enough dough to go up the sides of things. The prepared plan: place on baking sheet, bake for 25 to 30 minutes or until golden brown. Cool on wire rack. Okay, so let me move some of this stuff around real fast so I can actually. Oh God, so I can actually do things properly. I think you should read the script of Crocodile Dundee between recipes. Do you have a link for that? Good evening from Germany. Oh my gosh, Absolute Schmidt. Wow, thank you for watching from Germany. As far as I'm aware, you are the first German viewer who has declared their, what's the word? Residency? Is that the word I'm looking for? I don't even know, man. Yeah, welcome. Thank you for being here. This actually also... Okay, did the butter cut right? Okay, yeah, sure. All right. This seems pretty legit for a crust. Crumbly, crumbly, crumble, crumble, crumble. Try not to get it too thick on the bottom. Should I use like a glass to pound it down? That's the question. You know what I didn't do? What I didn't do again, I did not put parchment paper underneath this before I started. It'll be fine. Like, I have a feeling that this crust will actually be easier to get up than graham cracker or cookie-based crusts are. Just a feeling I have, because it's pie, right? Pie dough tends to be more solid than graham crackers, in my experience, so I think it'll be fine. Maybe I'm just remembering the terrible not staying together nature of the Cheeto apple pie crust, which I still don't know what the heck. I mean, I blame Josh. I blame Mythical Chef Josh for that one, because I did exactly what I was told to do, and it was like, what is happening? What is happening with this crust? And I ate that whole pie myself, practically. And there was so much crust left over. Like, I mean, for real, come on. What is even going on here? All right, don't melt into my fingers. Pieces of butter. That's probably not what we want. All right, let's just, let us hope and pray that the crust is doing what we want / need it to. Get in there. Get on to the thing. Do it. Stay. Get off my hands. Okay, so here we have the crust, as it were, which is still a little bit moving around a little. You know what? We are going to stamp it down ever so slightly, just in case. Want to drop the bottom of that real fast? You are clean. So, Fix, if you're still here and listening, it's actually probably going to be closer to 4. That 4 o'clock before we end up needing your segment, because this needs to bake for half an hour, and then once it comes out, it's probably going to take another, well, maybe more like 3:30, something like that. Anyway, all right, good. Okay, now we're looking less flaky and powdery and moving around, and oh my gosh, look at that. That's probably what we want. All right, sure, it's fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Everything is okay. As long as it doesn't take too much butter away from the crust, everything is fine. Let's just put it in before anything else goes wrong. It'll be fine. Oh god. Oh, wait. Already we've encountered a problem. And that problem is it's still on the bottom rack of the oven and not the middle rack. There we go. Alright. Crisis averted. Get in there. Set the time for 25 to 30 minutes, if I'm not mistaken. Is that what I said? 25 minutes. Okay, awesome. Whew. Alright. How's everyone? How's it going? Alright. Oh my gosh. Whew. Dude, shoot about. Boom, bam. Scrolling back up. Okay. Autocorrect is killing my ins and its tonight. Oof. You're going global. No, I mean, I think I'm already global thanks to you guys. You guys are amazing. Thank you for that raid. Still probably my favorite stream so far. Who knows if we'll get more favorite ones in the future. But that one's going to be pretty hard to top, I will say that. First German streamer visiting Twitch is internet. It is in fact. We've got some wonderful viewers from Scotland. And they I don't know how if there's any sort of cross-pollination as far as like how you ended up finding the stream, but either way, awesome. So yeah, I like that as well regarding secret info, though I hate forgetting it before it becomes relevant because there's a chance I'm the only person that knew it. Yeah, that's what taking copious amounts of notes is for, which I am sometimes great, sometimes terrible at. I'm already a legend in Scotland? Oh my gosh, really? Legend? That's pretty high status. Oh my gosh. See, I am indeed sorry about that. Why are you apologizing? There's nothing to apologize for. Also, keeping secrets with a Gabby character can be challenging. Yeah, but I mean, that if it's in character to blab the things that you know, then that's fine. I I got family in Dumfries. Am I saying that right? Oh God, am I saying it right? I'm probably saying it wrong. I'm sorry. Hi, sorry I'm late. Mom, you're never late. You're awesome. You are always on time, just like a wizard. You always show up exactly when you're supposed to. Is the hero in your tale called James? Wait, what? No, never. That wouldn't I mean, it could be. It's a great name. Oh, more people should be named that. Let's see. No, but that would be great. Although, to be fair, that's a trait I share with Sin. What, being too gabby? I can keep a secret. What are you trying to say? It's not like I say everything that comes to mind all the time. OMFG, you should see my page of notes at some point. Yeah, show it up to me and or people. I would love to see it. Although I would probably not understand most of it because it's like based on a campaign that I am not part of, probably. Unless you're taking notes on the Avernus one, in which case that would be fun. I want to see how many times you've written, I am still suffering from levels of exhaustion. But yeah, okay, so we're waiting for that to do the cooking. I don't think I'm going to start on the filling yet, simply because it does say in the recipe to let the crust cool. So I feel like if I were to just do the filling and then pop it in the crust immediately, that would probably not be good. And I'm already going to take a few differences with the recipe because, I don't know. This one's, okay. The recipe's like, beat the eggs and then add them in last, which is real weird. Like, that's a thing that most, if any, cheesecakes I don't think I've seen as an instruction besides this one. But then again, this one is the only one that also uses a pie crust. But, like, that's incidental from the filling. It shouldn't really matter. So I think I'm just going to do it the way that cheesecakes are done and add the eggs second, then add the other stuff. It should be completely, totally fine. I see literally no reason that it wouldn't be. Unless it would, no, because I've used many cheesecakes that have white chocolate in them, and they also go in last, and it's fine. It'll be fine. Nobody panic. Everything's fine. So yeah, why did I bring that up? There was a reason. Oh yeah, so that's why I'm not gonna do the filling first. I'm just gonna do the crust, put the crust on the thing, start the filling. By the time the filling is ready to be poured in the thing, it'll probably be cool enough. I think that'll be fine. Forgetting things before relevance? Yeah, I do. Oh, wait, no, yes, maybe. Okay, yes, I probably do that a little bit. Just a little bit. Taking copious amounts of notes for DIA. Oh, good. I think I started at the very beginning and then I immediately stopped because I was like, didn't really give a crap. Serious question, Cinefinity. How many different aprons do you own? Well, actually, technically, I don't personally own any yet. There are 3 that I've been rotating through. And hold on just a second. I can grab the other ones. They hang up in our kitchen. 3 that I've been rotating through since I started. I would like to have a lot. I would like to have a buttload of aprons with geeky and or nerdy and or otaku stuff on it that I could swap out and wear throughout various streams. I don't have them yet, but hopefully someday. The ones that we have right now, we have this beautiful Mao cat one, which I think is my favorite because cats are awesome. And then we got this one here, which is similar, but doggo themed, in case you're more of a doggo person. And then finally, we have this one, which we've had for the longest time, which is Darth Vader, all hail, Fix's favorite. So yeah, those are the 3 that I currently have. I, quote, end quote, currently have. The 3 that are currently available. Yeah, I feel like once upon a time when I was in high school, I had a teacher who had so many ties that every single day for the whole year he would wear a different one. And I don't know if he did this on purpose or not. He claimed if we ever caught him wearing the same tie twice within the year, I don't know, we'd get some kind of reward. But I don't think it ever happened. Unless he specifically sprinkled one in there somewhere that he'd already worn. I couldn't tell. But yeah, he had a bunch of ties. I would like to be like that, but with aprons. So, and who knows? Maybe I would give some kind of reward to whomever identifies the same one worn twice. But I would need way more. I'd need 100 aprons for that first. Don't know where I'd keep them all. But hey, one can dream, right? See, as in not being Gabby, but forget it. Yeah, okay. I understand. We're on the same page now, Shillelagh. We got it. Let's see. I too don't know the exact number. It is a mystery. Well, you know it now. The mystery has been revealed to you all. I like to scroll through the food and drink category and see who likes to cook. There aren't that many channels. Yeah, surprisingly so. And the weird thing is, I don't know, because I too, like most people probably, started doing Twitch stuff with gaming, and it was enjoyable and fun, but so many more people seem to like to watch the baking. and I love baking. So, hey, it works out perfectly fine. And I would, again, even though she's not here right now, I would like to thank Ginhee for kind of being the inspiration for that, because she mostly does video games, but I saw her do a couple of food streams, and I'm like, I could totally do that. This doesn't look like a thing that would be impossible for me to do. And here we are. I mean, the setup's still not the most professional in the world, but, I mean, baby steps of incremental improvements over time. And who knows where we'll be in a year. I do know that soon, fingers crossed, once I return the second battery that failed to fix the laptop, I'll be able to do slightly more things with changing up the camera angles during the actual stream itself. But, one thing at a time. Doop-a-doop, scrolling, Then I send you one with the Scotland flag on it to use. That would be awesome. I would love that. Oh, man. That would be fantastic. I would wear that one with pride. I would have to find some traditional Scottish recipes to make. Oh, actually, that's right. Someone was talking about Empire biscuits in Daz's chat, and I thought to myself, I should make those sometime. Like, they, too, don't seem like a thing that would be impossible for me to make. They, again, would probably be ugly as all get out. But, I mean, again, as long as they taste good, that's what matters. So, yeah, who knows? Maybe I can wear that apron and then make those, and it would be fantastic. Mongoose. Hello, Mongoose. Greetings. Salutations. How are you doing? I'm just waiting for my crust to bake before pulling it out and then making filling and then putting that in and waiting even more time. Baking is a lot of waiting when you think about it. I actually considered, is there anything else to make? Because, last week I made the fudge while I was waiting for stuff. I don't really have anything in mind now. Though right now I do have some of the leftover. We took the ketchup from Tuesday and we turned it into fry sauce by just adding mayo until it seemed like fry sauce. We still have some of that. If I had fries or something to put in it, I could, consume that. That'd be fun. But aside from that, actually I can show this off. I think I was contemplating eating this during this segment anyway. We have some curry. So back in February, I made the curry from Persona 5, and on Wednesday, Whitty and I made it again, and it was just as good as the first time, if not better. I think we actually used, instead of cutting the chocolate and the yogurt in half, we used the full amount, and yeah, it was perfectly fine. Maybe slightly not as spicy, but it still clears the sinuses real good when you eat it, so yeah. Cats are great, and I love them. Cats are great. Everyone should love them. I mean, sometimes they can be a little bit of a jerk, but that's what makes their love all that more special, or so people say. That's a fantastic idea regarding the Scotland flag. I agree. It is a must. Well, if maybe, I think Whitty has a P.O. box that I could ask if I could borrow and be like, hey, if you want to send me a thing, send it here. See, the nice thing is when your followers can follow the development of your channel time after time. See, that is pretty cool. And I'm such an archivist. I do not, for the most part. Admittedly, there will be some streams that I'm like, I did not like this stream, I'm not saving it. But for the most part, I want to save the vast majority of the streams so that they're, there. People can go back and refer to them. I'm so sad that I missed out on saving the 24-hour Age of Calamity stream. I don't know what the heck happened. I think I know what happened. I made a collection, which I guess is basically just a playlist, and I put it in there, but I didn't save the highlights, so it did not get saved. Second 24-hour stream, gone forever. It's fine. I was only slightly delirious towards the end when, a big frickin' plot twist happened. It's fine. It's cool. I love that part. It was so good. But gone forever. No one will ever see it again. Did you shoot, also, how mean can I be with the banned words? I mean, you can do whatever you want. And if I end up having to restart the timer for the rest of the stream, that's fine. That's just what it is. You'll have to DM me the details. This so needs to be done. Okay, I will. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put in my phone right now into the to-do so that I don't forget. DMTERM 6849. 6849. About Scotland flag apron. Boom. All right, it's there. So sometime after the stream, it will take place. Fantastic. Okay. Wow. Okay. So that is That is a word for sure. Problem being, I may not notice if I say this word. So, I'm going to need people... Okay, timer started. See it? Okay. I'm going to need people to keep me accountable that I do not say this word. Thanks, Shillelagh. Is this word has this word been referred to before by you as a word that you wanted to ban early in a stream? Yeah. You like that? Yeah, it's not a stupid username. It's a fine username. I first will start a 12-hour stream with at least 500 followers. Yeah, I quickly realized 24-hour streams at my level of viewership basically killed my metrics. So I stopped doing that. I probably won't do it again until I don't even know when. Like, I don't have any particular plans insofar as partnership with Twitch. I'm just going to keep on streaming until, I decide, oh, hey, maybe I actually have enough people watching at any given time to do more streams per week and get metrics up even higher, so on and so forth, etc. So, you're welcome. Yes, I had a feeling it was something absolutely... I'm not sure if you were watching at the time. Damn it! Ugh. All right. Damn it. Okay, there we go. But I'm not sure if you were watching. I thought it was going to be so, because I feel like I say so a lot. But all right, restarted this timer already. This is going to be fun. Content! So exciting. Everyone loves it. Where was I? What was I even saying? Oh yeah, partnership stuff. So yeah, no 20 as much as I enjoy 24-hour streams because they are crazy and really wig me out towards near ending of stream. They wig me out. Yeah, very fun, very not great for having consistent views. Yet. Someday. Maybe someday. It was originally and. I feel like and would be easier to replace because I could say as well as or some such like that in addition to. There are many different words that could theoretically be a conjunction for and. Whereas banned word replacements essentially change meaning of sentence. I'm just going to have to omit word and sound like a caveman until timer is up. How do you like that? You asked for this. How much time's left? 9 minutes. 9 minutes for crust. Okay. Me am caveman. Caveman, speak like this. Timer is 5 minutes. I see that word. Not gonna say. What is also fun with 1,000 channel points is cooking and baking with just one hand for 10 minutes. Word band is also funny, especially for me as a teacher. Why so for as teacher? Is it also funny? Oh, you mean funny for you to listen to because the language? The language. Awesome. Frick. And restarting. Hey, we made it 3 minutes that time. All right. I should have been more careful. All right. Timer's restarted. I'm actually dying. Well, good for you, Shillelagh. I'm so happy. That's a great... I guess I could add it. Let me see here. I can add that to my to-do list as well. Add... Well, that would be so hard sometimes, though. Add one hand... For only 1,000? I feel like... Well, for how long? For 10 minutes. Add one hand to 10... I'll consider it. I'll think about it. Might tweak it, but I mean, it's not a bad idea. I just feel like it might really slow down baking. Which might not always be a bad thing, but alright. Add one hand, 10 minutes. Reward. Point reward. Point reward. Do. Saved. Okay, bam. And that'll just stay in my to-do list until ever I to do it. Okay, laughing teacher. Still saving my mask redeem? Wait, what? What mask redeem? Am I confused? What happened? Or 2K? 2K seems like it. Yes, I agree. 2K seems better than 1. Because 1K is not too hard to get. Like, even with channels I don't watch very often, I feel like I already have 1,000. Yeah. 6:45. Okay. Problem. See, I can't very well read a book when word bands are in place. Because, I mean, I guess I could and then sound more like a caveman, but... Description on Hats Off Redeem says... Oh! Okay. I don't really have... Do I have any... Well, kind of. I sort of do. I have... Ooh, that mask is actually really not great for seeing out of either. So that could be a fun one to do. Presumably. I'm trying to think if I have any other hats that I haven't worn yet either. I think I may have one other hat that I haven't worn on stream times yet. Yes, didn't even think about... Wait, what? No! You can't have me read book while word ban. Not happening. Sorry, no can do. Imagine, combine sing mode with word ban and read book. That would be just terrible. I should have rewards that cannot be overlapped. 2 minutes remain. Take that. Well, I can at least go get book. With our powers combined. Apron, wait. I imagine that means if. If apron reaches you, okay, we can work on a tartan cap, ginger hair. Is that a tassel-y bit or some such? Is that, I'm not, because I think I know what tartan caps look like, but my brain isn't sure what the ginger hair would be. Did I say it again? Did I say band word? I think I might have said it. Tell me if I did. I need to think so slowly in order to not say the word. So I said it there, so fine. Whatever. All right. Here it goes again. Best money you ever spent. Be right back. This one? Visitor on. Can you hear me? Why are these not numbered? I'll just bring them all. I thought I had 5. Where's the last one? Also, I totally said the word again, so I'm going to restart the timer again. Whatever. Doesn't matter. But like I said, I'm going to be restarting it over and over for forever. Just forever. Okay. Let me see. Which one is number one? Are you number? No, you're not. You're not. Okay. Da-da-da. You'll notice every single one of these starts with band word for title. Isn't that great? Ginger is red. I mean, I know that. But how does it work on a hat? It happened so fast. Yes, so. Lol, my abs are gonna hurt from laughing so much. Well, I'm so happy for you. Haha, it's an omen. All right, so let me. I think this. No, this isn't. This isn't. This is. I feel like even if I. Yeah. Okay. Do that again. Okay. Yeah, I'm missing. Where is book one? Because I know this is book two. I know that for actually. Hold on. Because book one is from Jake's POV. I remember that. So this is not the first book. Where's starting again? Okay. I'm devolving into just failure at not saying it. It's almost like I've failed to not say it so many times it no longer matters. Wait, what is this? Hold on. Clicking. You can do it. I believe in you. Oh, I'm giving it my all. I'm giving it my best shot. Okay, we got 2 minutes left on the crust. I'm gonna move this out of the way real fast. Oh. So literally ginger hair. Why though? Why is that a thing you want me to have on my head? I don't quite. Okay, I feel like it should stay here at least until banned word timer is over, because if I'm farther away, odds of me saying banned words goes down, because I don't know if you guys can hear me, so talking is kind of not super pointful. I'm going to put these over here for the moment. Damn it! I don't know where book one is. I need to find book one, because I'm not going to start reading book two. That makes no sense. Because everyone pictures Scotty guys as big bearded ginger tartan wearing types. I see. Okay. I don't think I ever picture ginger specifically with Scotland. I almost feel like I picture blonde more with Scotland. But then again, I have not been to Scotland. So, okay. 20 seconds. Gonna go over here. Put these guys on my hands. And wait for a timer to beep. Booty shot. And actually, might need more time. Let me glance. Ooh, smells nice. Oven light on. Yeah, 5 more. We'll give 5 more. Timer, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Smells great. Doesn't quite look brown yet, so. Just like I believe in your ability to not hit that tree that... I believed in my ability too. Unfortunately, wasn't meant to be. Blonde is Norway, ginger is for sure Scotland, and golfing. Okay, all right. Ooh, wish I had smell-o-vision. Right now you do. See, I almost said it again. Haha, golfing. Embrace those stereotypes. Embrace it. Okay. Where could book one be? Like, really, where could book one be? I'm not sure. I would have to go and search for a bit. Concentrating so hard. Not saying words. Oh, I didn't even, okay, you know what? Screw it. 'Cause it doesn't matter. I didn't even start the timer for this current round of not saying the word. So it was never going to go off. Let's start it now. It's running. Ninja dodged that word. Yeah, well, it didn't frickin' matter. Wait, which book series are you looking for? I am looking for book 1 for Animorphs because I have books 1 through 5, but currently in my hands only have books 2 through 5. Yes. That's how math works. So I don't know where book 1 is. I imagine it's somewhere in my room, but it wasn't with books 2 through 5. So the focus face is incredible. I almost said it then too, almost, but it came out more as a grunt than an actual word. So it was like, huh. Zero idea. Didn't even know those were around. Yep, they are. And by around, I mean in my room with other books. 2 minutes. 2 minutes on crust. And we can finally do more actual baking. Yeah. So glad you're having a great time, Shillelagh. So glad. How mean can I be? Oh. Depends, how mean do you want to be? I'll say this, I'm under no obligation to say words if chat doesn't give me stuff to respond to. So, take that. I did give you permission, and I'm not salty about it at all. I am playing fair. I'm abiding by every rule, I think, possibly. Almost at another halfway point. Happy day. 1 minute. Let me glance, see if I can... are you browner? Maybe, possibly. Either way, it's coming out. So, salty. Salty and sweet. I'm not salty. I'm fine. Everything's fine. Everything's fine, people. Nothing to worry about. Absolutely nothing. Also, welcome. Glad you're here.
Get TXT to speech setup added to your phone tasks to ha ha ha.
Oh, too late. Already did that. Though I might need to change settings for text size, because that was kind of small. But in theory, everyone heard it. Hobbit would be a good read book. Too bad you've read that series recently. If by recently you mean a year ago, I don't think I would want to read Hobbit on stream or ever. Oh, it smells so good. Smells amazing. Take a gander. It's kind of hard. See? Crust. A little bit brown. No. I refuse to read Tolkien on stream because, don't get me wrong, I can appreciate how iconic and classic and whatnot it is. It's just so long-winded. I can't. I'm sorry. I wish I enjoyed it more than I do. I read it once. That's it. Not going to happen again. Oof. Ooh, you did it. What a man. What a man. What? Look at the... 16 seconds left. Gonna say, look at the mad lad. Damn it. So close. This always happens. I'm always within, So close to victory, and it starts over. All right, everything's fine. Okay. Law I know is more for bad. You jerk. Fix your jerk. Wouldn't that get you in trouble to read it on? Would it? Again, this is why I asked originally. What rules were in place for reading on stream, because I feel like it should be okay, question mark? But if music is banned from listening to, should reading be banned from, what's the word? Cancel, start, what is word? Reciting? Anyway, moving on. Next phase of Cheesecake. Next phase of Cheesecake coming up now. Everyone's fine. Sin's losing his mind. It's okay. What do we do? Step number 1, filling. Cream cheese. Everyone loves cream cheese. It's amazing. Where is it? Here it is. I know someone on YouTube read Last Unicorn and their video got taken down by the publisher. Well, that's dumb, and I think that publishers need to lighten up or something, but you have a point, and that's the point that I was kind of worried about. I wonder, it's probably somewhere in Twitch's TOS regarding that. I just don't know where it would be, or if there's an easy to search, findable answer to it. Anyway, nah, you're fine. Don't worry, Prinny. Unlike some people who are trying to do it on purpose. I feel like people trying to do it on purpose less successful than just having it there innocuously. Man, anyway, yeah, so I don't know. See, and again, Twitch and YouTube, slightly different TOS, so it could be banned on YouTube, but not on Twitch? I don't know. Would Scholastics care? I mean, Animorphs is kind of old at this point. I don't know if there's really much need to be like, oh, you can't read this. You'll take money away from us because people are so buying every single book in this series right now. Could read us Twitch entire TOS on stream? That sounds like a nightmare. Almost worse than Hobbit. Just kidding. From Reddit, officially you can't share media, books, music, movies, TV shows, that you don't have the rights to. However, I would say that your odds of actually getting in trouble are slim, and I've seen reading streams in the past. I could read terrible things I've written that no one wants to listen to. The only way my work gets out there is I read it myself to people. And instantly people start leaving my streams. Oh, God. Did you, Shillelagh, did you by chance keep track of when I first started trying to not say banned words and how long it's actually been? To be fair, I'm not trying to type banned words deliberately. There were rumors about an Animorphs movie. Were there? I know there was a show for a while that I never watched. Or at least I thought there was a show. Let's see. Interesting. Oh no. You got him again. Nah, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fun this way, everyone. Oh gods, writers of Animorphs have left movie productions over creative differences? That is not a good sign. When was that from? Wait, at 4 minutes and 44 seconds? No way. Really? No way. It was after that, wasn't it? I would have sworn it was. That is a long time for me to fail repeatedly. 2020. Ooh, okay. It's not my fault. You read chat out loud and don't read ahead to omit words. That's true. I probably should. But that might slow me down. And who wants to go slow? Gotta go fast. Oh, 4:44 p.m. Okay. So 16 plus 9 equals 25. 25 minutes. Five times your donated number of points. Congratulations. Good value. Like mid last year, it's an active thing being made. Really? Okay, so this is interesting. This is news I had not actually heard of yet. Kind of exciting. Schedules. Ooh, math. Yes, math. Time math. Best math of all. $25, soon to be longer. Almost definitely. Practically guarantee it. All right, so in bowl have 4 8-ounce blocks of cream cheese. Good. How much sugar? How much sugar? It's written on screen. 240 grams. Okay, 240 grams. Let me just put this here. Turn this on. Grab this. I'll save this to. Okay, you can stay there. 240. 240. 240. Okay. Had a spoon. It went away. Okay. That's fine. Oh, wait, no. Yeah. This should work. Wipe it off, wipe it off. Watch me not make it again. Watch me fail miserably again. Okay, 240. Yes, no? Yes, 240. So much sugar. Oh, getting close. Getting close. Oh. Too much. Little too much. There we go. All right, 240. 240. Mix until smooth-ish. Smoothish / just combined-ish. Slowly at first, ramping up speed. Money math best? Depends on how much money you have, I suppose. Time is relative depending where you are anyway. Well, I mean, yeah. But anywhere on Earth. I believe in you. I believe in me too. If I can just hold out for 27 seconds. Just stop talking so you don't say banned word. What is banned word? Banned word is... Oh my god. Please, stop. You people are monsters. It would be cheating, which is why I am trying to continue speaking right until the time is up. Okay. We did it! Take that! Only took me, oh god, 16, 20, 28 minutes. But yeah, so, I was just so busy trying not to say the during that entire duration that I didn't actually get a chance to say some of the things I would have probably otherwise said. Yes, so now, if anybody wants a message to be read out on stream, if you donate 20 or more bits, it will automatically, or at least should, because it worked the first time, automatically read out your comment in happy little text-to-voice, as demonstrated by Term. So feel free to utilize that at your leisure. Okay, I think. See, now we're cooking with gas because I can blab as much as I was blabbing before. Everything is fine. Everything is right with the word, unless you redeem another one and make it that bad or worse. In which case, I'll just know you hate me, Shillelagh. You may have drawn really cool-looking pictures of Caliph. Oh gosh.
Sure, let's try it.
Hey! Very nice. The word of the day is the. Fix just subscribed. Wait, tier 1 for 6 months in advance. Holy crap, thank you. Wow. I didn't realize that was a thing it let you do. Although I should probably not be surprised at this. Thank you very much for this, the future donation, future subscriptions and present. That's 2/3 of the way to a Twitch baby. Fantastic. Thank you so much. All right, so we have the sugar, we have the cream cheese. It is in a bowl, all smooshed together like so. I think a bunch of people have said things I haven't noticed because I have been too distracted actually baking. Scrolling. Okay. Incredible. Yes. I said right before the time is up. But I didn't say the. I waited until the time was up to say the. Unless I accidentally said it and didn't notice. Am I a crazy person? The focus face was incredible. Congrats for succeeding. Oh, thank you. Oh, that's what it was for? Not just because you love me? Okay. Oh, no, didn't even catch that. Catch what? Did I do it wrong? Someone capture the times. Oh my gosh. Don't know how to do it. I don't either, but they gave discount. Wait.
Why is it called cheesecake if it doesn't even have cheese in it?
It does have cheese.
Or does it?
It does.
Chocolate on cheese doesn't sound tasty.
What? It is cream cheese is a cheese. Cream cheese is a type of cheese, and the vast majority of cheesecakes I make use it. Now I'm really concerned. Okay, we'll put it to a vote. Do people want me to continue the ban for another 5 minutes just to be sure? If we have a consensus, we can keep it rolling. Can't find your glasses? But you can hear my voice. You don't need to see me. There's nothing important to see here. Okay, so step number the next. Let me actually scroll this over back to the recipe. You know, that thing that I should be referring to in order to bake something? Okay, this is gonna be super cooled off by the time I need to put the filling in it. Okay. Cream cheese sugar, good. Next would be I should probably hold on. I am going to get started heating up the water that's gonna go into the pan that the cheesecake rests in, such that it will be ready when we need it. Should be enough. All right. Where is the? Here it is. Okay. Here's the lid. Close that up. Boop. Shoop it up. Boop doop. Dun up. Shoop dap 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 da. No, you won. Are we sure? Are we sure that I won? I figured it out, but I was too late. You have only 29 seconds to do it. To do what? I said that 29 seconds. Keep debating amongst yourselves. Once we reach a conclusion, I will abide by it, whatever it may be. Okay, so next, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna melt the chocolate now because it's also supposed to cool a little bit before it actually goes into the batter. But the next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna circumvent the order of operations and put the eggs in first. And we're gonna be using most of this. We need 10 ounces, so we're gonna use 2 of these and then half of these.
Joseph isn't supposed to still be here.
Oh, I took it out. I was going to eat it. And then I got distracted by all of the banned words and all of the other things that happened.
Putting it back in the fridge.
I'll just eat it while you're doing your reveal stuff.
Okay, cool.
Question.
Yes.
Are you busy right now?
Why?
Because if you could maybe just glance at the bookshelf in my room and see if you can find the first Animorphs book, that would be absolutely amazing. Well, I have no idea how these work, but it feels like a win. What do we win if he says the? You win me not getting to say the for another 5 minutes. No, it only records the last 29 seconds from what you click the clip editor. Is there not a way to go into it though? Are we gonna have to wait until the stream's over to go look at the past broadcasts? Is that how that works? You can tell what an expert at Twitch I am by all these questions. Let me get the chopping block. Because I feel like I can break it up small enough. It'll be fine. Da-na-na-na. By the way, so here's a fun little tidbit. I said to myself, what the heck is the difference between chocolate like chips and baking chocolate? And apparently baking chocolate has either more or less cocoa butter. I can't remember which one it is. And in such, it actually provides a stronger flavor, according to my research. Which is why if it says to use baking chocolate as opposed to using chocolate chips, you should, I guess, maybe probably do that. And then you'll come out with a different quality of flavor in what you do. No. You can rewind the VOD right now. It makes the VOD as you go. Okay. Somebody do that then. Because I'm busy. I'm busy and I don't want to necessarily have to continue to not say the word the. Because not...
It was super sneaky.
Oh, you found it?
Yeah. There was like, you had a bookshelf.
Yeah.
And then there was like an empty space where a book was. And then behind that, so like your books weren't flush to the wall. It was like hidden behind the other books that were in front of it.
That's funny. Awesome. We found it though. Excellent. So now once we're done, nice, huh?
Not classic.
He's like an
but
iguana.
It works. It's a human and then an animal.
Yeah.
But it's not.
It actually shows up on the camera pretty nicely. But yeah, once you're done with your...
Okay, perfect. That'll be good, because then I can bend... That bends down, right?
Yes.
Okay.
I mean, I can move it a whole bunch. It's very malleable.
We'll
so.
probably want to move it a little bit for the thing.
Okay. I don't know why I'm not saying what it is. Oh,
I don't either, but...
Hi, Witty. Good job.
that's not witty. That's fixed.
No, but it's like... it's similar. Other...
They do have... I mean, what is it you guys always say that your driver's licenses and like when you were younger?
When
like,
we were younger and were similar weight and hair, then we would look alike. But now that I weigh like 1,000 pounds more and I have short hair, we do not look alike.
I weigh 1,000 pounds more. That's
I
silly.
weigh a noticeable difference more.
Wow.
Because Woody actually takes care of herself, and I eat McDonald's every night.
I mean, you can eat McDonald's every night and.
Okay, I don't count or whatever.
Yeah.
You understand.
It's like, everybody out there, I'm a bad example to you because I am making cheesecake, which is filled with sugar, but it's all carbs. It's all carbs. Just stop eating sugar, stop eating as many carbs, and you'll be able to shed the pounds instantly if that is a thing that you want to do.
Do we want to sneak peek it? We can just like show this.
Yeah, sure. Why not? So this is a thing that involves what Fix wants to do. Da-na-na-na-na-na. Oh man. Oh, did you see that? If not, it's gone now. You gotta wait. How do you get bits? Money! Money. It's true.
Yeah.
It turns out to be something like... Well, I mean, Twitch takes a percentage, but it's approximately 1 cent per bit. So that's like a 20-cent thing. And you too can have whatever you want.
Although I might end up having to mute you because I'm supposed to be listening to calls. So
Okay.
I'm watching, but I'm off and on listening.
That is totally fine. I understand. I just appreciate you being in the stream and the chat at all. Scrolling things up and said are you on a mobile or desktop? Wait, whom is that question for? I'm on a desktop. Well, I'm on a laptop technically. Apologies assumed given the female voice. Yeah. Well, yeah. We Fix and Witty and I all share the household together. Yeah, right. I think Witty is indisposed at the moment, but... What was I doing? Yes, cutting things. Where's the knife? Here's the... Nope, that's not... Here it is. Okay. Da-ba-da-ba. Scoop more things up and said do-do-do. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Lapscatop. 95 bits for $1.99? Did they change the price? I would have sworn it was like half that. That's... Interesting. Discounted as you go up. I guess that makes sense. There's a lot of fat in there with the cream cheese and butter, my friend. Yeah, I mean, but that's the thing. Fat is not... Not to say, oh, fat, you can have as much fat as you want. Even though, I mean, I feel like compared to carbs, that's probably true. But yeah, when it comes to, like, actual fat cells and gaining weight and stuff, like, that has way more to do with the carbs you eat than the fats. fats that you eat. So ultimately, fat, good, in my book. Of course, I'm also a proponent of keto, so take my advice with a grain of salt. Oh, that was only 2. I was like, I'm waiting for it to read the thing. It didn't say it. To the right of the chat where you type, you should see a diamond symbol. If you click that, it lets you buy them. Pay a slight bit extra for bits, but 100% of the bits give the streamer is all for them. You pay the extra fee to Twitch when you first buy it. Chat is paused because I need to scroll. Okay. You get it, bits. Congrats. Now type cheer number of bits, then the message you want. See, that's 2. That's not 20. So it didn't read it. No, fat's not bad across the board. Haha, yeah, carbs and sugar is worse for you. Sugar, dude. There was a, what was it? I think Markiplier put it best in one of the videos that he did reviewing some sort of food thing where he's like, there are, oh, so that's the, I'm like, what is that sound? It's the water that's heating up. Let's turn this down real fast. Just let it stay at that relatively low amount.
Like this?
What?
Butts.
Yes, like that, exactly. All right. Start melting that. But yeah, there's an incredible amount of things that the body is willing to do for sugar, and there is an incredibly interesting amount of things that sugar does to the body in return. Most of them not good.
Oh.
That was rather lackluster considering how many letters you typed in. Butts. Butts. Yeah, I could lower it, but I feel that 20 is a pretty decent amount. I was thinking somewhere between 10 and 25. 20 sounds good, right? Basically, whatever people think is whatever people are both think is a fair amount and are also simultaneously willing to spend. That was so underwhelming.
Butts.
Very mature. I ain't mad. Everyone's got butts. Opinions are like butts. I need to stir some stuff. Having fun? Having fun over there? Oh my god. Why did it split that up into 2 things? I don't understand. That's a little weird. Thank you for the 20 bits. Oh my god.
If it hadn't been for Cotton Eye Joe, I'd been married long time ago. Where did you come
from? Where did you go?
Where did you go?
Come.
Where did you come from, Cotton Eye Joe?
I have been singing that a lot lately with Dark Rose when playing Minecraft. Somehow, for some reason, I'm not sure why both of us started, but it's been a thing lately. Okay, so this is melted. I think if I stir it up, the rest will melt, and then it will be of a melted consistency. So hey. If it hadn't been for Cotton Eye Joe, I've been married a long time ago. Where did you come from? Where did you go? Where did you come from, Cotton Eye Joe? I really looked up the song, because I'm like, what the heck? Like, I know this, like the words. Like, you would think they'd be pretty straightforward. It's like, why would I have been married a long time ago if it wasn't for Cotton Eye Joe? So apparently the original meaning of the song is, yes, Cotton Eye Joe stole this person's girlfriend away from him or something. So it's like, good on you, Joe? I don't know. Lol, you're welcome. Thank everyone. God bless us, everyone. Thank you so much all for being here and helping me have fun while we go on this beautiful, wonderful baking adventure. Yeah, this is actually kind of warm. I usually do a bad job at letting melted chocolates cool before I put them into my cheesecakes. Oh?
A copy of A Christmas Carol just fell on my toe. It hurt like the dickens.
Yes. Oh, let me tell you something right now. I love puns. Puns are amazing. They also make witty groan super duper hard. So if you want to, I mean, granted, right now Witty's not super paying attention to the stream, but like, Whenever Witty is around, if you want to have some real fun, just send all those puns. She will appreciate them. Alright, egg number 1 in. Looks combined enough for me. Egg number 2. 2 of 4. See, what a nasty man, Sinfinity. We wish Cotton Eye Joe was more like me. Have I ever, I don't want to use the word stolen. Stolen makes it sound like property, which is not the case. But have I ever lured or tempted or seduced someone's girlfriend away from them? I don't think so. I don't think that's a thing that's ever happened. 90% sure. If anyone has counterexamples, feel free to correct me. Though I don't think anybody that's watching right now would have any counterexamples. HP 85, yes, Shillelagh loves puns too. Shillelagh's health actually physically goes down if you tell puns. So, heck, if you want to kill Shillelagh, if you want to get back at Shillelagh for all that banned word shenanigan earlier on in the stream, you know what to do. Oh, look, it's Witty. Witty, you missed it.
Did I?
Oh, you missed it. It was the best.
What did I miss?
Am I getting a phone call? No, I'm not getting a phone call. It just vibrated for some reason. There was a wonderful pun that the text-to-speech read,
Oh,
and you missed it.
I think I heard it.
Oh, you did? Oh, good. I'm so glad. That makes me happy inside. Did you hear the frickin' ridiculous saga that was happening earlier?
No.
Where I was not allowed to say the word the?
That's amazing.
And the 5 minutes that it was supposed to go on for lasted for like 28 minutes? No. Yes, 28 minutes or something?
I'm very proud of whoever did that.
Oh, that was Shillelagh. You can thank Shillelagh for that. Also, we're contemplating reading Animorphs on stream while things are baking and cooling. But we're not 100%. We're not 100% sure that it's allowed because it's reading.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's reading copyrighted stuff. So.
I never even thought about that.
So yeah, I don't know. I think it would be a fun way to spend time.
My first job was at an orange juice factory. Sadly, it got canned. I couldn't concentrate.
Bravo, bravo. Thank you for the bits. How many of those you got? Oh, 79. Oh, only 79? Oh, we got to do better. Oh. We got, how many? So this means that if we can tell at least 79 more puns, if not fewer, Shillelagh will be rendered unconscious for the rest of the day.
2 puns.
I guess it's true. But I feel like the first one, unless you were already weakened from previous puns that day, or today, because it's technically today, right? All right, so we put in the eggs. The eggs are now combined with the rest of the stuff. What's next? Next, I think we have... All right, we got the flour. Well, we've got the chocolate.
Uh-oh.
Being a whale is stressful. You're often under a lot of pressure.
Oh, well. That's just how it goes, I guess. I love you, Pretty. Never change. Oh, I need the lemon juice. I need the lemon juice. Where is it? Are you going? Are you vanishing? Are you absconding? Where are you absconding to? Over there? Okay. Well, I'm glad I got to see you in your beautiful face.
Oh man, that was a deadly blow.
That was a humdinger. Oh well. Yeah, there was a guy. I think it was a Homestuck related comic where someone rolled a critical fail and it summoned the fail whale, and then he said something.
Somebody stole all my lamps, and I couldn't be more delighted.
What?
Could be more delighted.
Oh.
Ah!
Oh.
See these are the kind of quality puns that we need. The ones that take Witty a second to get, and then when she does, she wishes that she were a little less awake.
Goodbye.
I love you.
Oh, you too.
Gotta go. See you later. Thank you for coming, Kat. You're awesome and amazing. Oh my.
Villain, why is my calendar wrapped in aluminum? Me, I foiled your plans.
Oh my god. That's beautiful. I love it when plans get foiled. What is... Hold on. Is there a little... What are you? And why are you here? Well, you're gone now. Okay, so we got the lemon juice. We need flour and other stuff. Oh, we need the heavy whipping cream. That's what we need. She's been living in the fridge all this time. Here we go. A tablespoon of these. Tablespoon number 1.
Dogs can't do x-rays, but cats can.
I imagine that that's written cats can as in cats can do x-rays. But in my brain I'm also interpreting it as dogs can't do x-rays, but they can do CAT scans. Who knows? Both of those things might be true. Trini, you're on fire today. Oh my god, you're at 50% HP. That's so sad. Wait, someone's leaving? Who's leaving? Oh, you left. That's right. I already read the fact that you are. Send me pics later or the cake is surely a lie. I will... Well, it's probably going to be... Well, it might be done today. I think the last thing to do is, like, put white chocolate shavings on top of it. So that may or may not be done today or tomorrow. We will find out. Let's see. Giving you too much power? Oh, you have no idea the power that you wield. Einstein was just saying bye to... Gotcha. My brain eventually parses information together. Okay, what, hey, 40 oh god.
I've combined a laxative and alphabet soup. I call it letter red. Quote.
And now we have the poop jokes. I think we're far enough into the stream for poop jokes to be able to be a thing. That's fine. Better drink a health potion. What would a health potion be in terms of anti-pun stuff? Like would it be like anti-jokes? Of which I can't think of any off the top of my head. But like the jokes that aren't really jokes, but because they're not jokes, it's kind of funny because you expect it to be a joke. 35. Oh no. Oh no. What are we doing? It's going down faster by the moment. All right, I gotta pay attention. We're baking. Baking is the thing that's happening. Did you know that this is a baking stream? It's true, right? Okay, so we got the cream cheese, we got the sugar, we have the white chocolate here. Might as well pour that in. It feels pretty cool. I might need to actually spatula some of this up. Maybe not. It should be pretty all right. Sure, we'll go with that. That's fine. Okay. I think the only other thing we needed was... we need the zest. And we need vanilla. Oh, I didn't even take the vanilla out. What am I doing? Vanilla's still chilling inside the cupboard. What the crap? Okay, let me get the zest first. How much was it? 2 teaspoons. I don't know if this is actually 2 teaspoons, but again, whatever it is what we're using. So, get used to it.
Someone threw a bottle of omega-3 pills at me. Luckily, my injuries were only super fish oil.
Okay, even I'm injured by that one. I love it, but even I am injured by that one. Mostly because I could not see where it was going up until the moment it was there. I was like, I know what omega-3s are. What is happening? I used to take omega-3s actually. Do you respawn when you expire? Eventually, everyone expires. Oh, that's your... No, it doesn't have to be your last one. You can do... You're more than welcome to kill Shillelagh as much as you want. It's death coffee? Oh, yeah, well, go drink some. You'll be fine. Now I start making death saving throws. HP 19. Oh man, we're almost there. We're at the cusp of greatness. All right, with 2 teaspoons vanilla. Teaspoon's getting a lot of action today. It is a very, very popular tool in the kitchen for now. All right. Teaspoon, another teaspoon. Okay, what have I not done? I've done the eggs, I've done the vanilla, done the zest, done the juice, done the whipping cream. 15 grams of flour is the last thing we need. Okay. And then we stir it all together and we shake it all about, so on and so forth, etc. Let me get another one of these. Where did the spoon that I was using go? Doesn't matter. Let's get a new one. It's fine. I'm the one who does the dishes anyway. 3 is very not 15. Okay, let me just a little bit more. 10.
What you call an overweight psychic, a fortune teller.
Oh, a fortune teller. Oh my god. I'm like, what? That's one of those ones that doesn't work quite as well if the cadence is off. Very nice though. I'm still fond of that one. Let me just sprinkle this in real fast. Sprinkled. Okay. Now let's mix it. Mix it thoroughly? Question mark. Like a psychic midget just escaped from jail. We have a small medium at large. I love that one. That one's one of my favorites of all time. And then I have to roll a new character. What would a new character be for you in real life, Shillelagh? How does that work? Still don't know what HP is. HP? Oh, did someone hit? Okay, hit points. Still don't know what that means. Okay, so Mom, basically, in D&D and also a lot of video games, ones that I owned and played in my life, but I don't think you ever did.
What's green and sings? Elvis Parsley.
That's a hunk of burning love. Woo! Yeah. HP generally refers to your health. So, like, however much HP you have left out of whatever your maximum number of HP is about, like, gives you, about how healthy you are. And generally, once it hits 0, you pass out or you die, and that's how it works. So, yeah, that is what a hit point or health point is. HP. We're going to teach you all of the gamer lingo, Mom. It'll be a whole thing. Okay, I believe that the batter is more or less thoroughly combined, so I'm going to scrape this down, and then I'm going to try to do just a little bit more scraping of the sides and bottom, because this does not always reach the bottom quite as well as I would like it to, despite being a KitchenAid, which is supposed to be pretty good at that. Alright, just, there we go. Over here. Whoa, this is pretty hefty. Alright, so move that around. Resistant. Wait, why were you resistant to that one? No, new character could be interesting. HP 16. On account of I can't read. You made like $400,000 listening to jokes on the stream. I don't charge that much. But yeah, I mean it's a win-win. You get to tell jokes, I get to hear jokes, and you give me money, which I super appreciate. See, everybody wins. You get to get rid of money you don't need.
Okay, final one, I promise. How do you turn regular water into holy water? You boil the hell out of it.
Nice, I love it. I've heard that one before, and it's very good, very clever. But you can't make that promise. You can't promise that's the last one, because you never know. You never know. You might have like this overwhelming desire to tell one more. It happens sometimes, All right, so I think this is more or less as mixed together as it can be. All right, and let me show you the batter as it looks. Ooh, delicious. See, my new oh my gosh, that was 60 minutes. Thank you. You could have told 3 jokes for that. Awesome. You're amazing. I should really pay attention more to like how much people are donating when they donate, so I can be appropriately thankful. That would be something that someone who actually appreciates his audience might do. So I should try to do a better job at it. New character would be very quite non-nerd. Why? Nerds are great. Is this okay? This feels pretty cooled off. That's good. It's the last one today. Okay. You can always. He who puns and runs away lives to pun another day. Not a non anything but that. I take no damage. Why didn't that one take any damage? That one should be fine. Indeed, it would be a tragedy. Well, thankfully you're not going to die anytime today, because the puns are done apparently. So you're safe. Totally safe. All right, let me move some of this crap around. Okay, so here we have thingamajig. Crust, one might even say. They might use the word that it is to describe it if they were so inclined. We're going to just dump all this beautiful filling into the crust. Scrape the sides of the bowl. Scrape the bottom of the bowl, which, okay, it looks like I did do a relatively okay job of combining the guck that was at the bottom with the rest of the cheesecake. And shloop, and shloop, and shloop. There we go. See, whenever you mix white chocolate into a cheesecake, it has this very solid sort of consistency when you pour it into the pan. Or at least in the 2 white chocolate cheesecake recipes that I've been familiar with making in the past. Just do that a little bit. Okay. All right. Shoot it up. Delicious. Stay. Okay. Would be a character who was not me, and that would be maximum not you. Okay. So, like, would that be like a super jock, or like, what is the opposite of nerd? You don't want to be like a village idiot. I feel like that would be the opposite of nerd, because a nerd is somebody who's like all like up in the know with knowledge and learning and stuff, whereas the village idiot would be someone who isn't/can't or something. But they got to be good at something if they're like a worthwhile character. So what would the opposite of? I guess strength really is the one that normally comes to mind. So it could be just like a big, strong, non-nerdy, like no, don't care about booklet, just go on instinct. But then again, I guess you could argue a lot of things are the opposite of the intelligence score, because intelligence is like knowledge and learning, whereas wisdom is more of like instinct and feeling and believing, right? That's more the vibe I get. But at the same time, intelligent is brain, thought, intellectual, and then strength is physical, actual, punchy. So who knows? I don't know. Ramble. Also, Sinfinity, I don't take damage if I like the joke. Really? Wow, you don't like a lot of jokes. You not this. Wait, what did it? Wait, you not knifing this? That should have wait, what? I am very lost at the moment, but it's okay. Nothing is... Wait. Oh, am I not knifing this one, do you mean? No, I am not going to knife this one. I could. I thought about it, but I don't think I'm going to. Someone who is perpetually uninterested in imaginative pursuits. So a boring person? Knowledge versus application. Nerd doesn't have to mean smart. Okay, so how do you personally define nerd? Because like I might just be defining it in a very narrow, non-correct way. Also, no, because it's going in there. I don't need this anymore. Let me just put this over here. All right, so we're going to take this. We're going to put this into that pan. Here's the pot holders. Okay, we're going to put it into that pan. And then we are going to pour hot water into the sides and put it into the oven and then bake for how long? Let me make sure I'm not missing any steps. That would be not great if I was missing steps. Okay. Vanilla, add eggs, beat on low speed. Yep, combine, pour across. Got it. Okay, place in pan. Add inch of water to the pan. Bake 65 to 85 minutes. Okay, so we're going to start with 65 minutes. So this is at least going to be a 2-hour process from the time it goes in, to the time it comes out of the oven. Because even though this recipe does not say to let it cool in the oven, my experience with water bath cheesecake is that every single time it seems to turn out better if I let it cool for an hour in the oven first. Plus, it's just easier to take out of the oven at that point because I don't have to contend with all the hot water trying to murder me. All right, here we go, hot water. Let me just pour it this way so I can see about where. Because I don't want to pour it above the line that the foil is on the pan. Because again, this foil was not as big as it should have been. Thanks, Walmart. Really appreciate you. Don't think there's too much in here. Okay. Yeah, it looks like an inch. Maybe. Actually, it looks more like half an inch. But we're going to go with it. It's going to be fine. Nobody panic. All right. Gonna put this in the oven now. Very carefully. Okay, and 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Start. Okay. Good news, everybody. We have a cheesecake in the oven. We are successfully baking on a baking stream. Fantastic. To me, nerd means someone interested enough in obscure or specific things to learn a lot about them. Need versus geek. Go. Oh, nerd versus geek. Go. So the opposite of that would be someone who only knows things at surface level but probably has a lot more practical knowledge. OMFG. What is a geek? It occurs to me that I don't actually know. See, my understanding was that that is what a geek was. Like, geeks take a subject and they know and enthuse about it super duper hard. Like a subject, in common parlance, it usually refers to things that you're a fan of. Like in fandoms, like you're a geek for it's just sci-fi or Marvel or video games and so on and so forth, etc. That's always been my working definition and understanding of geek. Which is why I contrast it with my working understanding of nerd, which is somebody who is generally smart, or at least likes to learn things for the sake of learning them. Not necessarily on any particular subject, just overall. And it doesn't necessarily 100% always follow that if you're learning things all the time that you have to be highly intelligent, but I feel like the process of learning a lot of things and giving yourself knowledge on those things would at least give you a functional level of intelligence that is, at least pretty alright. I don't know. Again, these are just my thoughts and opinions, which could be completely wrong. Now we're going to do a little bit of cleanup before we get started with reading. Okay, you look pretty clean. We've got a thing of white chocolate to rinse off still. Oh man, I'm used to using nerd for that also. I mean, there's definitely overlap. And I don't necessarily, I guess we could consult a dictionary, but that's what a nerd would do. main ones. Then we got some utensils. I need to message Fix and be like, hey Fix, you can come do the thing that we wanted to do. Ah. I think the only measuring spoons I used were tablespoon and teaspoon. That makes that clean up a little bit easier. And I think that's everything that needs to be what? Whoa, nope, we got a knife. We got a knife. Better get going, getting late, and still got things you should do anyway away from the PC. Thanks for the stream, catch you later. It's Infinity and Evan. Well, thank you for being here. Always love it when you're around. Have a great rest of your evening. Hope you get lots of productive things done. And I'll see you next time. Well, I'm definitely not interested in hoarding knowledge just for knowledge's sake in and of itself. I become passionate about subjects individually and usually collect way too much information about those specific topics and then move on. Yeah, so, like, to me, that screams geek more than nerd. Like, to me, I would say you are a geek about those specific things more than I would say you are a nerd or a nerd about. I mean, all that's left of this bag is a very small amount anyway, so what do we got? I figure, food is a thing. People can eat food. I can move this back. Hold on. So that it's over here, maybe. Scooch this down. The angle is a little bit crocus now. Mad Matt says hi, Whitty.
Hi.
Whitty says hi. You probably heard it. Oh, by the way, okay, so I'll do a little summary first because, I mean, why not? You missed some pretty crazy fun things earlier. It began with with Shillelagh. Shillelagh, you're still here, right? I think you are, probably 90% sure. Banning the word "the," which should have lasted 5 minutes if I'd have been good at it, but instead lasted. Oh, I can actually change this thing because we're not opening the card anymore. So I'm not false advertising. Yeah, it was crazy. It lasted 28 minutes instead. And boom, and back, and update information. Doop, there we go. Yeah, it was fun. I admit it was fun. It was also very frustrating because I was not very good at not saying the words that just kept on sneaking into my vocabulary. But yeah, that happened. There was something else cool and or rad that I thought was notable about the stream, but it's escaping me right now. What the heck was it? Must have been something. Who cares? It's fine. But yeah, so right now, oh yeah, people are asking me to. Sin isn't salty at all. No, Sin is sweet. He's so sweet. Such a sweetheart. Sweet little cinnamon roll. That's me. But no, friggin' people have suggested that I do story time on stream, but the problem is I think Twitch technically doesn't allow it, and it really makes me not want to do it. It's like the whole, oh, maybe you won't get caught. Like, I've never liked maybe you won't get caught as justification for doing anything. Like, I feel like that's not good, valid justification, personally. We talked about cheesy romance novels a little bit. We talked about the difference between geeks and nerds. I don't know if we came to a conclusion on that. All right, let me take a gander at these fries real quick. Do you have, let's see, air fryer, deep fryer, pan fryer? Okay, we do have pan fry instructions. Frozen French fries to form a single layer. 4th cup cooking oil in a large skillet. Medium-high heat. 5 to 8 minutes, turning frequently. Cook to a light golden color. Season to taste. Okay, yeah, sure. I'm going to do this. We're going to make ourselves some French fries so that I can finish off the ketchup that I made on Tuesday, which is now fry sauce, in case that was unclear. So let me just move. Let's just move the microphone to the trash can where I can garrot myself again. Actually, let me just, hold on. Move this. Oh god, that's loud. Move it a little bit better. Come on. Scoop. Okay, this requires 2 hands. Wait. Well, you could read your story. I could read my story, but again, I don't think anybody really cares for that. I'm pretty sure that's not a thing people care about. One could say that I'm slightly self-conscious about it. Wouldn't want the ketchup to go to waste, right? Exactly. What what was it, on Wednesday I finished consuming all of the fudge from a week ago. Yeah, this should be a good enough place to put it. Okay, so let's get a pan. Here's a pan. It's a perfect pan. Let me also move this so that you'll be able to maybe see me over there a little bit more. See my face. Hey, awesome. Feels like a little redundant, but who cares? It'll be fine. It'll be just fine. I could submit my stories. I mean, if you've written a story that you want me to read, I would be okay with that. Because I would then have the license to read that story from the person who wrote it. So that honestly sounds like not a terrible idea. Da-na-na-na. All right, oil of the canola variety. We want, let's see, 14 grams times 4 would be 56 grams. Yes? Yes. Yes. 90% sure.
Yeah, usually when we're putting, I don't think we need more like that.
Oh, that's enough. All right. That feels like not as much oil as I would have expected, to be honest. And if you read my stories, would that maybe make you less self-conscious about your stories? I mean, maybe, I don't know. You could be like some sort of master author.
You should read my fan fiction.
I could if you want me to.
No.
Okay, I won't. I knew that wasn't a sincere suggestion, which is why I so immediately said yes. To call her bluff. Oh, don't be so down on yourself. There's probably plenty of people out there who'd want to hear your story. I mean, maybe. I just, I don't know how to get things published, so. No idea how to make 4 with the publishing. Boop. Alright, so heat that up. And I guess I'll just decide how many to put in the pan. Let me grab the phone and move it over here. Da-na. Okay, so I've apparently missed some things on this, and I have to go back over here. Lol, Witty. I'll bet, see, here's the thing, I'll bet people will be more interested in hearing Witty's stories than they'd be interested in hearing mine right now. Just because mine is all like OC stuff, and hers is actually, it has things with characters that people maybe want to hear about. Okay, 5 to 8 minutes. Light golden color. What even is a light golden color? These already look pretty golden to me.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Mom says she would like to hear my stories. Shillelagh wants to hear my stories. Okay. Shillelagh is secretly a famous... It could be, I don't know. I don't know what Shillelagh does for a living. Or in free time. I mean, come on. You don't have to publish to read on the internet. I mean, I know that's true. I just would like to have it published so that it's available to a wider variety of people. Okay, and alright, see, now the oil is vanishing to the corners of the pan. I feel like I should have used a different pan maybe, but it's too late for that now. I like OC stuff better actually. I mean, I could fees it to do or to not do. I don't know. Because here's my thoughts. I don't think necessarily the things that I have written are bad, but I do think that they're probably not as good as they could be. Well, you could test it on the internet and publish the favorites. See, this is assuming that I actually write fast enough to actually have things to parse that could be described as favorites. Most of the things that I finish end up being very, very long because I'm not great at writing short stories. Let me move this over so you can actually... There we go. I'm going to lean over here. True, look at all the crazy success. Wild Bow? Who's Wild Bow? I know not of this Wild Bow you speak of. Please explain it to me so that I may know. Alright, are you at 300 yet? 350? 350, okay. The lowest temperature. Now, since these are covered in ice, this is probably going to splatter all over the place. Let me grab the grease shield and just kind of dump these. Whoa! All right, now we're cooking with gas. By gas, I mean oil. You just, please don't injure me. Please don't injure me. I don't want to burn. Don't want to burn all my skin off. That'd be bad. Alright, so 5 to 8. Let's set a timer. Well, let's not. We have a timer set already. So let's try not to forget that when that says 20 is when we're going to try to faff with the stuff. Okay. You don't have to write fast. Look at George R. R. Martin. Yeah, okay. But again, George R. R. Martin already has a series that, like, I don't know how long it took him to write the original books. But at this point, he's got, like, he doesn't really need to write anything else. He's going to make money off the merchandise and all the stuff forever. Like, it's kind of like how Steam is never going to make Half-Life 3 because they don't need to, right? They've reached a level of success that dictates they don't need to do any more real work ever again. Let's see. Or Christopher Paolini. Is that the one who wrote Name of the Wind? Or is that somebody else? Wildbow wrote Worm and Twig and all those... Oh yeah, Whitty loves Worm. I don't know if she's read Twig though. Yeah, you could totally start it as a web thing and then publish. Yeah, but where? Where do people... See, because the thing is that I'm not the sort of person who goes online and reads stuff because I'm bad. I'm not going to say I'm a bad writer in that the things I write are bad, but I'm a bad writer in the sense that people say that if you want to be a good writer, you need to read a lot, and I, for the longest time, did not read a lot. Which is one of the reasons starting at the beginning of last year, I'm like, I'm going to read more. I'm going to at least read one new book per month, and I've been pretty consistent in that, so that's been good. But like, yeah, like reading for fun is not really a thing I do so much, unless I'm reading a bunch of stuff within a video game, which might be one of the reasons I enjoy RPGs. But you don't even really need to do that anymore, because most RPGs are like voice acted, so it's just a movie now. So there goes all my need and ability to read. But yeah, point is that where do you put stuff like that to gain a following and then get it in a publishable or published desired state? I don't know these things. I need people to teach me their ways. He's still not done with the original books? Wow. Well, yeah, but he didn't write those fast. I read jack shit, but I still write. Same. Sort of, in a way. I mean, oh god, it's been a while since I've written anything just for me. The last thing that I wrote just for me was in October. October of last year, I wrote a short story that is supposed to be published in an anthology with a bunch of other short stories, and I have yet to hear back on that. I feel like every single month I check in with the publisher people and they're like, hey, where are we on this? Basically radio silent, so it's like, okay. I almost feel like just figuring out a way to publish it on my own and then being like, ha, suck it. I rarely get past the rough draft stage. I mean, even having a full draft of something is good. Like, I suck at revision too, don't get me wrong. I'll write a thing, and then I'll go through it and revise like once based on some of the feedback that like Whitty or any other people who were kind enough to beta read my stuff say, and then that's it. Like, I hate revisions so much. Look, if I submit to you a thing of mine to read, we can be self-conscious at the same time. I mean, I guess that's true. You've actually submitted things to people. No, that's the thing. I haven't submitted it. I have a group who publish things, and they invited me to do a thing, but I haven't even heard feedback on the thing. Like, I submitted it to them, and they haven't said anything at all. Like, I haven't heard back from them. Probably because everyone else involved in the anthology hasn't actually done it. Like, I think they've all got other stuff they're working on. Unlike me, they don't have just like a cornucopia of free time that they can throw at writing if they wanted to. Even though at this point I don't have a cornucopia of free time I can throw at writing because I have stream stuff that I do and I've got like all the art practice that I'm trying to do and all that other stuff. But yeah, so I'll put it this way. It's been a while since I've written something that I wanted to write for myself completely unprompted by anybody else. Okay, 20. Time to try to flip these bad boys, I guess. Flip. Is it flipping? I have a feeling that the temperature is definitely not high enough. See here? Definitely not high enough. Let's crank this up a little bit. Crank it up. I mean, it's cooking, kind of, sort of, slowly, ever so slowly. Na, 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 na. It hasn't burned me yet, so, I mean, famous last words. We're on the same level. Excellent. See, that means that we are, what's the word? Colleagues. Yes, we're colleagues in that. Didn't you have short stories published on DeviantArt? I mean, I had micro things that I wrote that were incomplete published. If by published you mean people could read them. Like, that's true. I don't know if I would personally count that. Also, I don't know how many people actually ever bother to read them, but like, would DeviantArt even be a good place to put the things that I've written for people to read them? Is a question. I feel like there's better places to put those, but I'm not sure. Most of what I've recently written is D&D related. Well, I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. In fact, the other writing that I have been doing recently has been related to, like, the RP group and the stuff that they do with the RP novels that they publish. It's going at a pace. Not a quick pace, but a pace, for sure. Come on, fries, crisp up. Oh, you know what I should probably do? I should probably get something to drain them on so that they can actually drain once they're done cooking. They're starting to smell like fries, though, so I mean, that's a good sign. So if you get a thing to read, it will probably be one of those, so your OC stuff would be absolutely comparable. Okay, alright. A pace. I know what that is. Yeah, as in 3 days go by and nobody does anything. It's like, what are you people doing? I am so good about responding in a timely, prompt fashion. Like, not to toot my own frickin' horn, but I started timing how long it takes me when I get tagged to post next, and then I actually post. The longest amount of time that it has taken so far has been 5 hours, and that was only because I was asleep. It was overnight. Usually, it'll take no more than 2, and I will have responded. So, I don't know what to say. I don't know why it's so hard to get around to stuff. Is it that I truly have no responsibilities and therefore have the ability to, like, check more often and spend time on writing? The thing is that when I started this thing, I was told, oh yeah, it's super easy. You can just, spend 10 minutes, like, posting from your phone to do your turn every now and then. And even though I personally would like to have a little bit more polish on the things that I post, and I do have a tendency to be a little bit long-winded in some of my posts, though I've tried to be better and actually set a quota of just how much to write as opposed to being long-winded forever. Despite that, like, it's still, like, I've still posted from my phone before. If it's like, oh, it's time to do my thing, and I'm not actually at home at the moment. Sure, I'll go ahead and do that. Alright, so these fries are actually looking pretty almost done. Sweet. Oh, do I have salt nearby? Alright, it has been 20 minutes. We're going to say that's good. We're going to plop these onto this plate. We're going to salt them up. And then we're going to wait for them to cool, and then we're going to devour them with fry sauce. Mmm, good. Ignoring the chat so you don't burn down your house is good. Also, so you don't burn yourself, try not to burn yourself. Alright, one second. Oh, okay. And you can cool off. Don't burn me. Don't burn me. Don't burn me. Kind of just spread these out a little bit. Alright, stick that there. Move back over here. Read some things. Yep, that's about right regarding 3 days without anything. Also, when do you do your art practice daily? I've been trying to get on more of a strict schedule. I personally try to do mine pretty soon after I wake up. Usually, I'll wake up, I'll clean out the sink. Let me move this back over here so you can maybe hear me more good than normally. And also let me season my fries. Where's the salt? Salt, where you at? Where you at, salt? No, it's a disaster. Like, really, where is it, though? That's weird. Huh. Where the crap is... Oh, it's right over here. Okay. Time to liberally salt the fries. Listen to that salt ASMR. Is there such a thing as too much salt on fries? Probably. But is this that much? Nah, it's fine. Okay, so... Oofta. Saying it was a shiny It is a shiny Jirachi? Tags are orange. It's worth like $30. Congratulations. Good job. I guess I mistook which things were supposed to be shiny and which things weren't. But yeah, so I'll wake up, I'll clear out the sink. Usually that's also around the time that I do Duolingo and read, though sometimes, like, I try to combine that with my walking so I can do more than one thing at once. Be time productive. Oh, also, Fix, you forgot your Mewtwo pin down here. I don't know if that was intentional. If you're giving it to me as thanks for letting you do the stuff on the stream. Yeah, and then usually I'll like listen to YouTube videos and draw for like an hour and a half-ish. I was doing like 1 hour every single day until I said to myself, I could not do art on weekends and instead do more art throughout the weekdays. And then I've been doing that basically. Just so I can not have to stress so much on like, oh, I gotta get all the things done. Like, weekends are meant for relaxing, right? And like, I know I don't have like a normal job, but I still like to get stuff done during weekdays. So anyway, I wish I had more time for art. It was easier on my old schedule. I had a nice long lunch break where I could draw whatever at my leisure. Are your lunch breaks all short and dinky now? I guess you could draw less over more days. I remember when I first started doing the art practice, I was just like doing one thing per day, and they didn't look amazing because, again, I'm not a great artist yet. And then I was like, oh, I could spend one day working on the sketch, and then the next day working on the lines, and the next day coloring, and the next day shading, or something like that. Or like sometimes more than one of those processes ends up fitting into one single day, but generally speaking, somewhere between 3 and 4 days, I've been finishing a thing which looks acceptable, I suppose. I still need to work on anatomy and like shading and a bunch of other stuff, but again, that's why I'm practicing. Everyone says, oh, anybody can draw, you just need to practice, and the more you draw, the way to get better at drawing is to draw. And it's like, yes, I've heard this all before, so I'm gonna take the advice to heart, and I'm gonna do it. And I'll look at the stuff I'm making next January and compare it to the stuff I was making at the beginning, maybe not in January, because I feel like the first week or two of having the tablet was basically just getting used to how to use the tablet. I'll probably look at early to mid-February and be like, okay, that's what I did then, this is what I'm doing now, and hopefully I'll say, wow, that's incredible. But we'll see. Decent French fry. Good fry sauce. Okay. Aggressive salting. Not aggressive, very enthusiastic salting. Not that. Let me mix this up. This actually tastes a little bit more ketchupy than I remember. Maybe it needs more mayo, after all. Not that there's anything wrong with very ketchupy fry sauce, necessarily. It was not, but if you want it, go for it. Lol, I don't love pin. I put a lot of pins on, what is it? That, the OMG hat. At least I used to back when I, wore it. Back when I went to conventions and wore the hat. But yeah, it's a nice pin. I'd put it on the hat. It'd be pretty good. More like my old lunch breaks were by myself, whereas my new breaks are with coworkers, which makes it difficult to concentrate. I don't think I've tried drawing while having conversations with people and or just being around other people who are talking. But I guess that could be a problem. RIP conventions, right? Witty had one that was supposed to be happening, I think in July, and it recently was like, yep, sorry, just kidding, we're not. I'm like, alright, whatever you say. Hopefully that won't last forever. Only time will tell. What are you? What are you? You look like a noodle. Why is there a noodle? That's confusing. Very confusing indeed. Get over there. I like garlic powder and black pepper on my fries. I see. I mean, garlic is good. I think garlic cheese fries are a pretty good thing. I think, when did I first have those? Don't remember, but it was pretty great. And they were super freaking greasy. Oh my gosh. It was ridiculous. Do I have garlic powder out right now? I should. Where are you at? Here we go. Sure, why not? Let's just do a nice liberal sprinkling. Bam. Take that. Da-da-da-da. So yeah, let me see. See, now I'm like, oh, read my own stories on the stream. Do blah blah blah. Is it a thing I want to do? Is it a thing I feel too conscious about? Will I immediately lose every single viewer? Oh yeah, hopefully conventions can get back up and going at some point. I mean, they have to, right? Like, they can't be gone forever. Eventually, I don't know if it's this year, but eventually we've got to get a handle on this whole thing. Like, look at it this way. We have the flu, which people are recommended to get a vaccine for every single year. And this is just basically, you know, a worse flu that you will also probably be recommended to get a vaccine for every year. Or some such. Because, again, it's like, oh, we got more variants coming out. It's like, oh, please no. Please no more variants. I would like there to be not variants, please. Just, how about one? What is this? What even are you? Oh, I know what it is! It's potato. It's like a bit of the potato that fell off into the ketchup during the stream. Okay, I feel so much better now that I know what it was. Oh, God. That is hilarious. They will return eventually? Is it a thing you want to do? Wait, this is what a thing I want to do. Yeah, conventions are a natural state of fandom. We aim to defy conventionally here. Wait, what? Convention and... oh my god, words. Conventionality here. Oh wait, you mean large gatherings. Lol. La 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 la. Why not both? The non-conventional convention. Yeah, I think I'm going to add more mayo to this. I feel like it tasted fine the day that I made it. But now, I don't know. Just needs a little bit more mayo-iness. If you know what I mean. You know what I mean. Every now and then you're like, man, if only I had more mayo in my life. Plop. Just move this over, make it a little bit less red, more pink. Add more pink to that, as it were. That's probably not enough. Probably need more. Also, probably between the fries and the curry and the rest of this ketchup-y mayo sauce, probably not going to need very many more calories for the day. It's probably going to be it. Mayo is good. Mayo is good. How do you feel about Miracle Whip? I know people have very strong opinions on it. What are yours? Tell them to me. I must know. Lol, for a second, it was like the ketchup is growing its own circulatory system? Oh, dear Lord, please no. It's like Attack of the Killer Tomatoes all over again. Which I never saw the movie, Attack of the Killer Tomatoes, but I did used to watch the cartoon show on Saturday mornings when I was a child. Or at least the show that aired on Saturday mornings and was like syndicated during like the main week. Boop. Alright, what do you taste like? Alright, that cut down on the... I think what it is the acidity of the tomatoes, which might just be a side effect of it being in the fridge. The acidity at least I think that's what I'm tasting, is stronger now than it was the day that I made it. So I'm not sure why that is. Yes, I know you hate Miracle Whip Fix. You don't have to like Miracle Whip. It's fine. I don't really care for it, but I haven't had it frequently enough to understand it. Understand? What is there to understand? It's just another condiment. See, when I was a young boy, growing up in California and Nevada, Dad was a big fan of Miracle Whip, and we had that more than we had mayo. In fact, I don't even remember us ever having mayo, really, in the house. And it was a good while, probably middle or high school, until I really had mayo and was like, oh, this is mayo. Mayo tastes different than Miracle Whip, but it's not bad. But I mean, at this point, I basically only eat mayo. We do happen to have some Miracle Whip in the fridge right now. I don't know where it came from. Does anybody know where it came from? I don't know if Whitty's still listening or here, or Fix knows, but Miracle Whip showed up in our freaking fridge, and I don't know where it came from. Maybe it was a substitution from one of our Walmart orders. That could be the place. See, I remember the show had a girl that turned into tomato when she sneezed, and that's about it. I don't even remember that. Oh, man. That's funny, though. And sounds just like the sort of contrivance that someone would make for a children's show. That's almost as bad as, oh, you get hit with cold water, you turn into a girl. Ranma 1/2. Love that show. Hey, man, how are you? Reaper Anime. Hey, how's it going? I'm doing well. Okay, we got 3. I'm like, what? I'm baking stuff, aren't I? That's right. We have 3-ish minutes left. Well, actually, let me reopen the recipe, because it might take more time. All right, so we have somewhere between 3 to, oh my god, it could be an extra 20 minutes. All right, what's the metric on this being done? Center is just set and top appears dull. Okay, so I guess I'm going to have to do kind of like a little shake test once I open it up to check on the consistency, and then possibly leave it in for another 20 minutes. But yeah, the cheesecake is almost done baking. And then after that it will cool, and then I will display it to all you wonderful people, and then that'll be a stream, I'll tell you. Yes, right now we're discussing the merits of mayo and Miracle Whip, and the validity of reading one's own written works on one's own stream, even if one is afraid of it. Well, I mean, if you use it exactly like mayo, which is what I did, it doesn't work quite as well. I don't know. See, but that's the thing. I used it basically exactly like most people use mayo, because that's what my dad did with it. So I was like, oh, sure, I'll do this. Mixed it in with tuna, put it on sandwiches with meat and cheese. It tasted fine to me at the time, but maybe that's just because it's what my taste buds were used to. I don't know. I'm good just trying out my new mic that I bought. Ooh. Is it a fancy, super expensive mic that's like 1,000 times better than the one I have? Lol, the Miracle Whip just prestidigitated into your fridge. It's an actual miraculous whip. It is! That's what's so great about it. I'm impressed. I don't know about anybody else. Is it still closed? Let me see. Let's take a look at this. Also, let's put the, is this also Kraft? Oh yeah, they're both Kraft. What do you know? All right. Kraft Real Mayo, Kraft Miracle Whip, established 1933. See, you can't argue with that level of prestige. All right, do you have an expiration date on you? Also, you're unopened, right? 90% sure you're unopened. Oh my god, you are open! Who opened you? It's a familiar smell. Brings me back to childhood. Where is your expiration date? I'm definitely not eating any of you if you are expired. Where is the date? Where is the date? Where is the date? Do you exist? I don't see one. Am I blind? Oh, here we go. Okay. Oh, okay, we're not eating this. Good news, people. We are not eating this because this says 10 February 2021. So congratulations, Fix. We're getting rid of the Miracle Whip. Into the trash it goes. And how? Huh? Interesting. Which thing? Re-what? Re-what, Shillelagh? Interesting re-what? I have a Rig 500 Pro headset for PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, Xbox One. Oh! Hold on to that thought. Shut up. All right. Turn on the light. this, and then... Oh. Okay, it looks like it could use a little bit more time. Pop it in for another 10. And then we'll check it again. Xbox One, Xbox One Series X. Oh my gosh, the Xbox naming conventions don't get me started. But cool. That's nice. More like a cursed whip. I mean, yes, it is a little. I mean, at this point, it's cursed. But no, that's cool. I feel like having a headset for gaming would be good for me doing streaming, if for no other reason than it would allow me to hear the stuff as much as I want, while also not fearing it getting picked up on the microphone and doubling the audio, which is a thing that I've had a problem with in the past, from time to time. But yeah, that's pretty cool. How do you like it so far? Suppose I can move the trash can back from whence it came. I don't know what I'll do if I run out of fries before I run out of fry sauce. Maybe search the fridge or freezer for more fries? Make a mayo and ketchup sandwich? I mean... Yes, beverage. That's what we can do. Beverage. I have it. Wait. I have it. It's gold plated. It was originally $300. Got it from Target for $70. What a steal! Oh my gosh. You lost me for a while. Kept saying error message. Yeah, it's probably my internet. Sorry. Not much I can do, especially since it's on the laptop. Like if I were connected to... Like, oh man, having an actual computer. Is that a thing people do? I realize I keep on changing my thoughts mid-sentence before finishing any, but like, as far as any of the viewers currently are aware, are there people who have a kitchen streaming rig setup that involves a desktop instead of like a more mobile version of camera stuff? Because that's like, that sounds intense. But I also think it's pretty much the only way that I'd be able to have the, it cabled. Basically what I think I need is I just need my own private kitchen with all the things built into it that I need and want. And that would be amazing. We were discussing self-publishing a Miracle Whip. We were! Both of those things. You missed my commentary on Dad and his Miracle Whip preference, I guess you would call it. I enjoy it. I'm using it for my party chats. Like MMO sort of stuff. Some such. Man, once upon a time when I played MMOs, I think the last MMO I played was Blade and Soul. They haven't really done any since then. And it was fun. Like, I enjoyed it for a while. And then I was like, hey, in order to progress, you're going to need to do a lot more PvP. And I'm like, that's not what I want. Racing and sports games and such. Okay, so like not necessarily party as in we're on the same team, but like party as in we're playing games and I'm kicking your butt. Gotcha. I have not played many games with other people in a long time, it feels like. Aside from Phasmophobia with Genhi, which that's also been a little while. Mostly because I feel like there's only so much Phasmophobia I can play before I'm like, well, here's another ghost mission. Never really got into MMOs. I would say that there are few MMOs I got into enough to want to play a lot. And the only one that really stands out to me was City of Heroes. And it's gone now. So it's like, alright, City of Titans, get a move on. Be a game and be good, please. Maybe, possibly. Never understood his preference for Miracle Whip. Well, sadly I will not be trying it again today because it's in the trash now. Because it was expired. I still wish I knew where it came from. If I can remember, I'll ask Whitty later. See if she knows. How do you feel about fry sauce, Mom? Rip all the heroes. I know, right? Did you ever play? Did you ever play City of Heroes at all? I freaking loved that game so much. Let me enthuse about City of Heroes for a while. So, I want to say on no fewer than 3, maybe 4, at least, occasions. You guessed there, no more heroes? No more heroes is not the same thing. But no fewer than 3 times. I stopped playing the game for one reason or another. Not because I didn't want to play it, but more like other life stuff happened. And it just kept sucking me back in. Just drawing me towards it. And like, I didn't even really have a lot of characters that I played. Like, it gave you so many character slots, which was one of the crazy things about it that I loved a lot. Because my favorite thing to do was just make new heroes. Get them through the tutorial. And then they existed as level 2 heroes forever. But I don't know, I just liked designing people. And by designing people, I often mean like making people that were kind of based on existing other characters. Just to see how close I could get them. And it was fun. I think the one that I played the most of and got the farthest with was probably based on, what's his name? Flea from Chrono Trigger / Chrono Cross. That was fun because I had different outfits for his costumes in both games, which looked similar but very different. And that was fun. It was an illusion controller with many invisibility powers. It was fun. Good time. And flight. Flight. I love flight. Games where you can fly. Big fan. Frickin' I wish I could do it in more games. Da-da-da-da. I'm excited NASCAR 21 is being made by the Unreal Engine. Having face scans to make your driver realistic? How does, like they're doing, what's the word? Like the dots on the face recording? Motion capture, that's the word. Like facial motion capture for... So like if you're driving and you start to crash, the expression on your driver's face will be like, oh no! Like, is that what you mean? Because that's what my brain is interpreting it as. Not a fan of French fries, so never had the sauce. You don't need French fries for fry sauce, Mom. You can put pretty much anything in it. And it's still delicious. What about curly fries? Don't like fried anything. What about baked French fries, Mom? Baked French fries are a thing. Gotcha, probably better for you in the long run. Yeah, yeah. Anything in excess can be bad for you. Not so much I don't like fried food as much and don't like the way it stays in my stomach forever. I wonder if that's the problem I've had. Now and then. Not like... Because here's what's weird. Like, I ate so much fried food on last Saturday when we made the chicken. And it didn't stay in my stomach. But I remember many times going to this one restaurant that's open 24 hours nearby. Late at night, getting a plate of cheese fries, eating that, and then the next day, all day long, feeling super duper bloated. I feel like that has more to do with eating it so close to bedtime and then like my digestion shutting down, but I don't know for sure. I haven't actually tried eating that exact same thing during the day to see if it does the same thing to me, so I will have to find out someday. Ooh. Hey, once we can actually go places again. Oh my gosh. Baked would be okay. Well, there you go. Bake some fries, dip them in some ketchup mayo. A mayo chup, some might say. Cacheo? Do you know it's going to be like NBA 2K where you download an app and scan your face to... Oh, okay, that's cool. That also sounds like ridiculous high levels of technology. Like to implement into a game. It's like, yes, scan your face. Now your face is in the game. Wow. I would see what they need to do, in my opinion, is release something like that for The Sims, so I don't have to keep on trying to make my face in The Sims, because it's hard and I don't like it. And I never do it accurate enough. I think my mom has a recipe for baked falafel I can ask her about. Is that something that would go good with fries? Oh, we got 34 seconds on the thing. Excellent. Yeah, regarding sleeping on a full stomach. Does that to me. And you love fry sauce. Well, you are a wonderful person. Fry sauce is life. I will say, though, different restaurants have vastly different fry sauces. For example, Red Robin, if I'm remembering correctly, Their fry sauce seems to have some hints of barbecue sauce in it, which is delicious. And then there's places like Five Guys that have this weird fruity quality to it that I don't quite understand. And I don't mean like fruity like, oh hey, tomatoes are a fruit. I mean like there's some weird off fruity flavor that I don't quite recognize. Alright, we're leaving it in for another 10. 10, 15, 20, boop. Whoa, not 20. Boop. Oh crap. Hey, crap, no! Don't ruin everything. Timer off. Okay. Okay. Everything's fine. Nobody panic. Alright. That's what I should get for another emote. Everything's fine, nobody panic. It's like the motto of the stream. Come on. Okay. I also love falafel. What exactly is falafel? I know the word. I don't think I've ever eaten it. I never had it from Five Guys. Well, give it a shot, and so you'll at least know what I'm talking about. And then there's Leatherbees, who like has a humongous mayo to ketchup ratio, and it basically is just slightly red mayo. And there's onions in it, and I'm like, please don't put diced onions in my fry sauce. Not a lot, but like there's some, and like why have any? I know there was a food truck near where I worked that put fries in their falafel sandwiches. Greasy as heck, but not bad. I'm gonna need to look up what a falafel is. Hold on. WTF falafel. Da-na-na-na-na. First off, how do I spell Anita MMB. Hello. I am trying to remember. I recognize the name. It's been here before, but I'm trying to remember to whom it belongs. And I cannot. But hola. Greetings. Salutations. I feel like falafel will go well with fried sauce or anything. That's a bold claim. Falafel is like ground up garbanzo beans and spices rolled into a ball and fried. Uh-huh. Okay. Interesting. Oh, wait a second. I'm remembering something. Like a meatball that vegetarians can enjoy. I just now remembered from the Hyrule Warriors playthrough the joke that I asked Witty to edit in. This was back when, I still did the editing. I think I did the editing in Windows Movie Maker at the time, which was like, oh my god. And in order to do this one edit that I asked her to do, Witty actually downloaded Power Director, which is what I ended up using later on for editing videos on the channel. But I was trying to pronounce Furore, whatever, the goddess of Hyrule, the green one. Trying to pronounce her name, and I ended up saying falafel. And so I asked Witty to take a picture of that character from, I believe it's either Minish Cap or like from the Oracle games. I think they have art from her from the Oracle games, and change the hair buns to falafel. So I do remember seeing falafel before because it was in that episode. A long rambling story is long. Those are fun. Grimham, that King Dongo guy, King da-dong. Curse stab. Oh man, good times. I miss it. Every now and then, I'll go through. I always called her Farron, but that's not her name. It's spelled. Hold on. Spelled Farore, right? Pretty sure that's how it's spelled. I know Nehru. Like a transliteration to that would probably be nail. Yeah, I think that Farore, if I believe is how it's spelled and somewhat pronounced Japanese-wise, would be more like Falore or Falora or something like that. And then there's Din, which is Din, and easy to remember and say. For everyone. Oh, wait. Oh, that's 2 R's. It looks like an N to me. Fair or. Okay. All right. I can read. I promise. I can. It's a thing I can do. I learned how to do it many years ago. Many years ago. Oh, Mom! Okay, cool. Alright, so I have a question. Can you remind me... Okay, do you remember that one overbearing teacher that I think Jen had in elementary school that you got super annoyed with? Like, even as a young kid, I remember you getting, like, almost seething in rage. I think her name was Mrs. Nolan, perhaps? Please expound to me, because I was talking to a friend yesterday, I think, or the day before I think it was yesterday, about this teacher. I can't remember what things she did that was so, like, unteacherly and, like, not great, but I remember it really got under your skin and you were really not happy with it. So if you could expound on that for me personally, either here or in, private messages, either one's fine. But yeah, I'll ask that now just because it's, she was insane. Yes. I love Mom getting mad at teacher stories. Oh, yes. Oh, please, make it happen. It's gonna be good. Time to reminisce. To be honest, so much of my elementary school days are, like, fuzzy at this point, but that is one thing I do remember. And drip, drip, drip for me. Thank you. Yeah, some people should not be given power over children or anyone, really. And yet, here we are. By which I mean I don't have any power over children because I have none and I don't interface with them, like, ever. But in regards to the story that is hopefully incoming. Well, she told the class that chicken blood would cure shingles? What the... I'm pretty sure that's not true. Was she a witch, by chance? This sounds like potentially a witch thing to do. Granted, my mom is very short-tempered, so a lot of the time they didn't really deserve it, but wasn't like one of those helicopter parents that, like, freaked out over every little thing, was she? Wait, what? Yes, that is the accurate reaction. And she just told this to the class? First, how did shingles even come up in elementary school? How is that a thing? I wish I knew the context for this strange conversation. I didn't even open up this can that I brought out. Clipping the audio with cans. About 3 minutes left. And then we can just hope it's cooked. Fingers crossed. My mom was also short-tempered. Well, see, that's the thing, and this is what I love. My mom is a wonderful angel and was very infrequently angry. Aside from when her children were being terrible, which happens sometimes. I think we were the ones who were more likely to irk her than anybody else that I ever saw. Kids are like that. We're great. But yeah, Mom's pretty even-tempered. And I think that's where I mostly get it from, is her. Because we have very similar personalities in a lot of ways. See. She also had the kids come in on a Saturday to practice for a play. I think you think she practiced voodoo. Interesting. Okay. I think that coming in on Saturday to practice for the play thing is part of what I recall. I do seem to remember some sort of play-related activity surrounding the frustration. I'm not short-tempered, I'm very passive. Yep, there we go. See? That's my mom for you. She's pretty rad. Like actual voodoo or Hollywood voodoo? Maybe both. Don't mess with my kids. Mama Bear. Mama Bear's talons coming out. That's right, I said bear's talons. Fight me. Or fight my mom. Good times. Yeah, I'll have to refer this part of the video to my friend later. So so just to give an estimate on what is going on here, that's going to be done baking soon. The do I want to do it? Do I want to risk it? Do I want to risk it for the biscuit? Yeah, spare talons. Like an owl bear? An owl bear probably has talons. Shillelagh, you know all about that, right? The actual recipe does not say to leave it in the oven for an hour with its own juices. But in my experience, water bath cheesecakes turn out better when you do that. Plus, I'm a little bit sketchy on the doneness of the cheesecake, and it would help it donify more. So I think I want to keep it in there for an hour after it's done, which means that we still have another hour before the big reveal of what the cheesecake looks like. So strap in and have fun. Sounds like a scout badge? It should be a scout badge. Bear talon should be a scout badge? What would it mean? Alright, let's okay, so it definitely is mostly solid on the sides. I say mostly. It is solid on the sides. And the middle is not liquid. So we're going to set an hour timer. And it smells like cheesecake, I'll give you that too. 1 hour, and in an hour we will take it out and everything will be wonderful, hunky-dory, a-okay. Fantastic. See, she used to say to the kids, don't make me use my ruler. Oh my God, that's right. Oh, jeez. No, child abuse. No, don't do that. You're not allowed. Not allowed at the school. Don't do it. Oh no, she was one of those teachers. The woman had no business being a teacher. There are some people who are not cut out for the jobs that they find themselves in. And I feel like in some cases that's exactly why they decide to choose them. Jeez. I wonder whatever happened to her. Maybe she died. Freya would know more about that though. However, a defining backstory moment for my character was rolling a 20 on a nature check to identify owl bear habitat. Also, yikes regarding ruler. Well, at least it wasn't a yardstick, right? I mean, that'd be even worse. Not to say that it's good. I remember some of the teachers I had in middle school being blatantly unqualified. How so? How do you mean? Like the way that they treated the students, or were they not smart enough to teach the subjects they were supposed to teach? I think my mom actually got one of them fired. How? Like, I mean, obviously I imagine through complaints, but like, what kind of a... Like, I remember I've had teachers that did some not super cool things for, like, towards me. But I don't know that any of them, I'm pretty sure none of them ever got fired. I mean, especially not for anything I did. I did have a teacher in high school who went to jail for inappropriate conduct with one of his teacher's aides, who was like 16. That was unfortunate. Oof. Anyway. Remember the assistant principal in grade school. Wait, was she the assistant principal? You're talking about Miss King, right? I was telling my friend about her last night because I actually remembered a little bit more about it. Though I don't remember all the things she did that was like, what's the word? Like all the things she did while I was in class. They just very obviously didn't care. And the guy in question let the class watch Freddy versus Jason? Was this on like a screw off day? Or was it incorporated in some kind of a actual lesson? I remember I had a physics teacher that let us watch some scenes from Gladiator to help demonstrate like force and velocity of axes going into people's skulls. So it depends on which class it was. And it depends on the reason why. I mean, it could be justifiable. Yeah, actually, that happened to me with one of my middle school teachers. Regarding the going to jail or something else. Also, middle school, that's even worse. I would say that there's, like, granted, not to condone it or anything, but, like, being 2 years away from being legal and being, like, 5 years away from being legal, I feel like there's a slight difference in severity there. see. Well, not even. We'd watch it. We'd watch it 20 minutes at a time during homeroom. Rip. Okay, all right. Interesting way to show your class a movie, especially when you're probably not supposed to be showing them. Lol regarding physics teacher. That's great. Right? I think there was other movies he did too, but that's the one I specifically remember. Because it was like, yes, I'm showing you guys all the parts of the movie that they wouldn't want me to show you. Mostly because they're relevant, but they're also really violent, so. One of my middle school teachers went to do, oof, oof, big oof. Big oof. Do the crime, do the time, as I say. I bet I could probably look up some news articles on that, presuming that he didn't get, like, shanked in prison or something. Such cheery topics. Never a boring time on Sin Stream. Oh, man. Yeah, I'm definitely going to have more sauce here. Way too much sauce. I wouldn't be surprised if our replacement Spanish teacher had charges against him. Dude had some major creepazoid vibes. Oof. Yeah, these are the people. Not just okay. So we've got several categories of people who should not be teachers. We've got the power-hungry control freaks that just want to like exert power over someone or something. Probably shouldn't be teachers. Definitely shouldn't be teachers. Predators. Don't let predators be teachers. Good idea. No, this was in Vegas. She was always picking on you. She asked me once, don't you ever discipline him? I don't remember this person, actually. Hold on, let me scroll back up. Did you say this was elementary school? In grade school. Well, that would be elementary school. Yeah, I don't remember this person. To be honest, I only remember, like, a couple of my grades in that school. So, like, yeah, sorry. Yeah, I don't remember at all. I also don't remember getting into all that much trouble necessarily. I remember getting into exactly one fight when I was in school, which was barely anything. It was basically some shoving in the locker room with this one bully jerk kid who I don't even know what the problem was at the time, to be honest. And I also don't remember what the punishment that came out of it was, but it was like it was such a non-issue. Like, let's see, never too much fried sauce. I mean, there's too much if you run out of stuff to put in it. And unlike ranch, or hot fudge, or honey mustard, or barbecue sauce, fried sauce isn't really a thing that I just spoon into my mouth for the flavor. Like, it's good for what it goes on, but I don't like. It's not that good. Mrs. King wasn't good either. No, she wasn't. She was not. Granted, there were some teachers who were very nice and obviously cared way more than they were getting paid for. Yeah, I mean, I hope at least that that's the majority of teachers. Not the not getting paid what they're worth part, but like the caring thing. But yeah, I mean, it's hard to weed that shit out. You do regarding what, Ma? Which thing? Oh, you do remember? Remember what? The trouble that I got into? Yeah, I had an awesome high school English teacher. God, I barely remember any of my teachers anymore. I remember, I think it was my sophomore year, U.S. World? Hold on, world history or U.S. history? I think it was world history. No, it was U.S. history. It was definitely U.S. history. I remember that teacher because I had a crush on that teacher. She was like, God, what was she like? I think 24 or something like that. And she was super cute. I remember asking her to dance at like the school dances. That was funny. Good times. Yeah, of course she said no. She was professional, unlike some of these teachers we've talked about earlier in this strip. Shout out to Mrs. Carbone. Kind of friends with her kids, and they even had me over for dinner once. Oh, nice. I don't think I was ever friends with any of my teachers' kids. I can only really remember one set of kids that were related to a teacher. And I did have that teacher once. I think it was senior year for creative writing. And I remember there were... Let me see. Move this scooted because I'm leaning forward. And I remember there was... I think one of them wasn't in that class, was it? I feel like I had a class with at least one of them, though. Yeah, they weren't people that I was friends with. They're just people that I knew existed as part of the thing. Which is interesting because I went to a magnet school, and the kids of the teacher were also at the school. I wonder if there was any sort of preferential selection because they were, nepotism maybe? I don't know. See, Troke won't let me do my party trick that I learned in that class, though, because he wanted to be part of the campaign regarding high school English teacher. Interesting. Do we have an idea of how long it'll be until it pops up? Because I'm curious now. I actually proposed to Mrs. Credidio with a cheap toy ring from a vending machine. My man! Good on ya! I highly approve. Yes, I remember when you were suspended for fighting because kids throwing jars of grass... Oh, were those two things correlated? I remember the grasshopper fiascos. That was... kids throwing jars of grasshoppers at you and you went off. I had to talk to the principal and got you suspended. Yeah, I remember... Yeah, oof. I remember there was... Yeah, one of the teachers actually kind of, like... From what I remember, one of the teachers actually did a thing that was kind of related to that, and then denied doing it later when, like, asked about it by people in charge. I'm pretty sure that it was all a great big lie. Like, again, my memory not being what it was because it was years ago, but still, freaking hell, man. Yeah, but the kids were the worst. Because let me tell you a little story. Once upon a time in Las Vegas in 1990 something, there was this phenomenon called El Nino, which is Spanish for the Nino. And it was this, what was it, like a humid weather front with a bunch of temperature stuff. A thing happened. All I know is the result of it is that there were grasshoppers and or crickets all over the frickin' cement and sidewalk, and I, being a little baby, being afraid of bugs, hated them and was freaked out by them. And the classmates liked to either actually or pretend to grab them in their hands and chase me around with them, and I did not like that. I remember I actually got sat down with one of the deans, or actually just the dean, and a couple of the primary bullies, and they tried to like, hey, so this kid has a phobia. You know what a phobia is? Let me explain it to you. Okay, cool. Stop terrorizing this child. And I'm like, thank you. And I think at least they stopped, and I think at least one of them attempted to try to stop other people when they also were terrorizing me. I don't remember how much longer it lasted after that. Maybe I'm just blocking it all out because it was so terribly traumatic. Who knows? Let's see. Oh, got me unsuspended. Yeah, that makes more sense. I wouldn't think that you would have gotten me suspended for that, Mom. That would be very, very strange. Ugh. Get all the salt off of the counter and onto my pants. All right. Yes, grasshoppers. Yes, grasshoppers. They were very, very scary. Literally no idea regarding how long it will be. I was like, are you sure I can use this in the campaign? Do you even want me to? And he was like, yes, to both. So hold on. Is this a thing that translates over, like, audio? Because, like, otherwise I don't know how relevant... I don't know. Like, if it's a party trick that you can do, then I feel like just describing it isn't quite as meaningful? I don't know, I'm confused. Also, hey Squeaks, welcome. How you doing? We're just waiting for the cheesecake to cool off so I can show people. Thank you for showing up and being here with me. Spiders can be scary. They're terrible. I hate them. Make them go away forever. Woody loves them though. Oh, you were also afraid of bugs? Yeah. It's not as bad for me anymore. But it's still not great. Kids can basically be the worst. I'm ashamed to have been a kid once. Hopefully I'm a better person now than I was when I was a kid. Fingers crossed on that. So you literally would not have stood up for that because very angry regarding bugs. The astrogate, oh god, now I'm even more curious what this thing you can do is. Is it like a specific type of voice? Like, what is it? You've been lurking for a bit? Oh, well, welcome to the not lurking part of the stream. Welcome to the being a star and interacting like one of the coolest of kids. I talked to the principal about your phobia, and he told the PE teacher to tell the kids if they harassed you, they would be suspended. Okay, well, I guess maybe that happened. I'm not sure if I was aware of that part of the thing, but thank you for the assist on not being terrorized. I knew my fair share of jerks back in the day, probably because my brain was installed backwards, and it took me a little bit longer to learn how to act normal. Installed backwards, as in like socially not as apt as some other people? Is that what you mean? I'm not sure what else it would mean, especially in this context. Yeah, Mom, if it's ever been stated, claimed, or implied that I do not appreciate you and everything that you did for me when I was a kid, whoever said that should be stricken from the record because it's false, and I super love and appreciate you. See, probably have the same problem regarding your brain. Is everyone's brain installed backward? Is that a communal problem that we all have? All right, I think. All right, so this doesn't really have that much fry sauce left. This is how much we have, and I feel like another large fry would take care of it. But I'm actually kind of a little full, so I don't know that I want to eat more food right now. So I guess I'll just put the remainder of this back in the fridge. Maybe eat it tomorrow. Who knows? Definitely not eat it on Sunday. Sunday we're doing Easter stuff. Manufacturing error. Yeah, blame God. He's the manufacturer, right? Or is he just the CEO? Da-da-da. Da-da-da. Oh, I love and appreciate. Oh, I love you, Mom. You're the best. Grade A, Mom. 10 out of 10. Would be birthed by again. "43 minutes. Excellent. So that would now be the part where I read. I feel like God would be the CEO. Okay, so then the manufacturers would be... Wait, if we're describing this in the very, very literal sense, then the manufacturer would be the parents, right? Because they're the ones with the baby factories and whatnot, right? Pretty sure that's a thing. So I feel like this is a little crooked. Let me just make this a little less that way. Hold on. Nope, ship, dibbity boop, yep. Everything was set up all nice. Then we opened Pokemon cards. Okay. Excellent. Alright, so great. Cool. And whoop, there you go. Yep. Yes. Alright. Let me just faff this so we can see my wonderful oversized Nintendo frickin' New York shirt that I definitely did not get 3 sizes too big on purpose. I have no idea how I didn't notice it was so big when I picked it off the shelf. But I don't know who the board of directors would be. I mean, I guess it depends on if you're monotheistic or polytheistic. Because God would pretty much be in charge of literally everything if if it was not. Though isn't like the Bible's whole thing is like, in the beginning there was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God, blah blah, so on and so forth. And they're like, oh, the Word was Jesus. So like, would that not imply that maybe Jesus is the one to blame? Oh man. Well, more or less, I learned how to behave by imitating others without actually understanding the logic or reason behind the behavior, like ScarJo from Under the Skin. Never watched it, so I don't really know that much. Sometimes it was apparent. So, that kind of reminds me of the way Dexter described himself in one of the opening episodes, if I recall. I haven't really watched much or anything, really, of Dexter, but wasn't his thing that he was like a sociopath and he like just pretended to do things right? I'm not sure if that's what you're talking about. I feel like it's probably not, but for some reason that comes to mind. Oddly relatable. While the heavenly host is the board of directors. And the word was, ah! Maybe we all are just a little bit awkward. I mean, yeah. I mean, here's what I think. I think it's just that people are dorks. Like, all people. We are all dorks. To some degree or another. And the sooner you accept that you are a dork and everyone else around you is a dork, the better off you'll be, because you won't have to... You have no idea who ScarJo is? Scarlett Johansson. Freaking Black Widow. Yeah, she's pretty great. Sociopath stuff is different. I mean, that's what I thought. That's what I think. But yeah, you're a dork. I'm a dork. He's a dork. She's a dork. Because we're all dorks. Hey. Let your dorkiness show. Like, embrace the unique, different things about you that make you you. Try not to alienate people, because that's something to be concerned about. But, yeah. Being a little strange adds fun and variety to life and the world. Is oil cool enough to actually throw away yet? You are less than 100 degrees. Seems good to me. Let's get a Ziploc bag. Na, na, na. You can't see me, but you can hear me. I'm off screen. And now I'm back on screen. I do feel pretty full now. Hopefully I did not have like a million billion carbs that I'm going to regret tomorrow. I probably did, let's be fair. Oil, 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 oil. Da, 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 da. Shoot bow. Good enough. Fill with soap and water. Blam. Alright. Moving back over here. Let's see. It's a movie where she's an alien imitating a person for reasons. Okay. And she mostly does a good job, but it's clear she doesn't quite get humanity and is going through the motions. That sounds interesting. How recent is this movie? Is it an older one? I definitely don't think I've heard of it. What was the name of this film again? Scrolling. Under the Skin. Okay, yeah. Something. It sounds vaguely familiar, but not familiar enough for me to have remembered literally anything about it, including the fact that Scarlett Johansson's in it. See, like my rabid need to consume vast quantities of information about niche topics. But that's, oh yeah, it's a decent example of a unique quirkiness. See, Oni, never seen that one, but it sounds good. Maybe I'll have to, is it on Netflix? If it's on Netflix, that would make it easier to watch. Found the character more than a little relatable. So, okay, so hold on. So what you're telling me is that you are an alien, right? A space alien. Who is here for, as you said, reasons. You recommend it personally. Well, okay then. Well, all right then. Let's take Mewtwo and put him on our shirt, shall we? Oh god, my fingers, they're a little bit greasy from all those fries. Let's wash them, shall we? Hot, very hot. Hot water is hot. Oh god. Burning my skin. Alright. 37 minutes. Probably on Netflix. I'm an alien spaceman, just octodadding my way through a janitorial career. I see. I feel like Octodad would not be very good at janitoring. Most of that game involves messing things up real bad. Where did I put... Oh, that's right, I put it in the thing. Speaking of things that are interesting and good to watch, no, this is the Butterfingers put pin on challenge. Not quite. Where did I put the pin? Where did it go? But here it is. Okay, almost blended in with the counter. Here we go. Put it right here. But yeah, speaking of things that are good to watch, Whitty and I on Wednesday binged all of WandaVision, and I would have to say that I thought it was pretty great. Would recommend. Would watch again. All right, so yeah, there we go. This little dude who's not facing the right way. That's fine. Whatever. Yeah. I don't know if anyone has seen it as well in the stream, in the chat rather. You know what I'm talking about. Unless you hated it, in which case, without being too spoilery, let me know why. Because I thought it was good. Mm-hmm. Chad, where have you gone? Where are you? Are you there, Chad? Don't mind me, I will just put more things away then. In the meantime, I think this is dry. Seems dry enough. There we go. Oh God. Oh God, please wipe. There we go. Very tight fit for that oil. This here. Oh God. Connecting to chat? What? Why am I not connected to chat? What's the problem? Hold on. What is going on? My bitrate looks fine. Let's open it up on the phone, shall we? No, 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 no. No, 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 no. I was all like, oh my God, where are you, chat? You were there the whole time. I was just in some sort of limbo, maybe. My channel. Chat. Uh-oh. Twitch be glitch. Okay. Someone explain to me what just happened. Because I was like, what's going on? The last thing that I read was the, no, this is the Butterfinger put pin on challenge. And then there was silence. Oh God. Absolute silence. It was like, surely not everyone left all at the same time. We should all sing Monody to summon Sin's internet connection back. Oh my gosh. We're with you all along here. I see. I believe you. I mean, I would not be surprised if my computer's just possessed by ghosts. It's mad at me for not putting a new battery in it yet. I'm trying, computer. It's not my fault that Dell hates you and wants you to be without juice. Alright. Are you closed enough? Good enough for government work. Alright. Well, I appreciate all of you sticking around even if my computer is trying to thwart me at every turn. Put this back to squats. Oh, my legs. I can tell I've been standing for too long because my legs are a little bit tired. Oof. And I can tell when I squat. Where was I? What was I saying? What was going on? Do I hear Whitty? I do not. I do. I do hear Whitty. There she is. Hi. How are you doing? We have another half hour until, I mean, I'm not doing anything. Well, okay, yeah. Keep her out of the kitchen. It's fine. How are you? How do you feel?
I'm okay.
Anything I can do for you?
Chop off my body. My neck hurts.
Chop off your body, your neck hurts. So you
I'm
want me
tired.
to behead you.
That'd be nice.
No, it wouldn't for any of us. It would be not nice. The only thing I said was that I don't have Disney Plus, and that's it, lol. The spirit of Witty has been summoned. Yes, she's right over there. I could turn the camera and you could even see her.
No, it's okay.
But she doesn't want me to, so I won't. Take that.
You'll just have to trust that I'm actually here.
And that I'm not throwing my voice very expertly. Here, I'll just cover my mouth every time that... See?
Yeah.
See?
It's definitely not sin.
Master ventriloquist level attained. Oh my gosh. Yuna is so pathetic.
Yeah.
Hold on. Let me see if I can... Look at her. Oh god. Look at this dog. I want to be in the
I'm
kitchen.
gonna put my hand over the threshold.
What a dingus.
Gonna push my luck.
Oh, I'll give you a push.
The other dog is just dead to the world back there.
Yeah. Well, at least she's not laying on her back uncomfortably for no reason.
Yeah.
I heard about this one guy that got into a fight with some rappers and they chopped his whole body off. What? What? Did they chop him into pieces? I feel like this is supposed to be a pun joke, but I'm not understanding it for some reason. Am I slow? Am I a slow person? Well, I can't be in the kitchen, so I'm just gonna touch it. Exactly.
Oh, she's got both of them.
Yeah, she does. She
now.
put another pie in. She's a little jerk.
Stop it.
A little jerk dog.
There you go. Good job.
Now she's gonna put her nose.
Yeah.
There we go. I still need to figure out what kind of doggy cookies to make.
She's like the kid who's like, I'm not on your side. I'm not on your side.
I'm not touching you. I'm not touching you. I'm not touching you. Yeah, that's her exactly. It's from Flight of the Conchords. Oh, that makes sense. I don't remember that particular one, but there's also probably tons of their work that I am unfamiliar with at this point. She's slowly encroaching. No, not if we keep an eye on her. If we keep an eye on her, then she
just slowly oozes into the kitchen.
Then we put her in her place, and she stays just out of range. It's impossible when, like, especially, like, we don't eat group meals as a family all that often, but when we do, especially if Fix is at the table, it is impossible to keep the dogs away because they know she will do some sort of feeding them maneuver at some point in time.
Yeah.
Love that show and that band. It's just, I imagine the show's not on anymore. I think it was, oh god, I want to say that it was Sage that got me into that show first.
Yes,
like when he
I think
visited,
you're
he showed
correct.
it. And I was like, this is pretty funny. I'm digging it. Of course, he's also from New Zealand, so. What you got there? Oh, you're beefing your hand?
Yeah.
Oh.
See, this is the best. This is the best method for reducing pain in your wrist. Is putting some nice cold beef on it.
Yeah. I mean, it's not the best for the beef necessarily, but.
Well, I want to eat the beef.
Oh, well, there you go.
Oh no.
La 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 la
Wow.
Thank you for the 20 bits, Shillelagh.
Wow.
What the heck? How dare you? How dare .yoey. Squeaks, you too can have a text-to-voice off battle with Shillelagh for only 20 bits per message.
Good job.
I'm so glad that's implemented. It cracks me up.
I'm glad.
It's pretty amazing. So what are you going to do with the beef?
Eat the beef.
I mean, yes, but what are you going to do to the beef before you eat it?
Cook it
How?
in a pan.
With?
I was just gonna make just straight up beef with some spices.
Okay. Are you just gonna eat the beef, or are you gonna mix it with anything else, like like some sort of meat delivery system?
No.
Fair enough. What about cheese? Cheese?
I could put cheese on it. Do we have any cheese? That's not just
I can't promise that we do. We might not.
No.
Do you have bits? I don't know. Do you have bits? I'm not the boss of you. Wait, that's a thing we can do. Oh my god, yes, it is implemented as of this stream. He didn't wash his hands before prep. Oh, he sure didn't. You were here the whole time. No income means no bits. I've actually washed my hands multiple times throughout the course of the stream. I'm sorry that you have no income. I wish you had income. Not just so that you could give it to me, just in general. It's nice having income.
Speaking of that,
25 minutes. Ooh, we're getting there. Actually, let me grab this wire rack such that I can put the cheesecake on it once it is done. I will be able to let it cool for... And see, that's another thing. Like, okay. I can smell a strong cheddar odor coming from your crotch. Wow, that's polite. Cool. Awesome. Anyway, I'm going to call it here. Going to go say hi to one of the other friends on her stream. As always, it was a delight to hang out with you and the roomies and friends in chat. Take care, everyone. Have a lovely weekend. Well, you have a lovely weekend, too, Mad Matt. Look forward to seeing you next time. There we go. Nah, we'll just do that. We don't need rude people. Let me put it this way. We don't need rude liars. Liars are bad. Don't lie. Hey, good looking, what you got cooking? Fletchy? Do I know? I feel like I should, because you think I'm good looking. And there's a crown there, which, doesn't the crowns mean sub, don't they? Isn't that a thing? Am I a crazy man? Tell me I'm not a crazy person. And then Mad Matt was gone. Parting was such sweet sorrow. Yeah, as I was saying before I was distracted and slandered maliciously. Actually, I guess it would be libel because it's in text. Troke has had one forever. Had one what forever? What did I say? Oh, income or government work? I think you mean government work. A crown? Oh, yeah, well, I mean, Troke has also been subbed for, like, ever, hasn't he? Yes? No? Or does that just mean Twitch Prime? I'm not positive. I could be wrong. I mean, I guess I could mouse over and it might tell me. Okay, Prime Gaming. Okay, maybe that's all it means. Probably that one. Gotcha. Yeah, so... Huh?
Deluxe deli cheese slices.
We do?
A lot of them.
Wait, does that fix this stuff?
Yes.
Oh, well, you could have it. I don't think that closed all the way. I didn't hear it do the thing. Our fridge is not very... Oh, maybe I'm just crazy. Okay, but yeah, so this recipe is all like, hey, you should frickin' take it out immediately, which, again, I don't like doing with water baths. And then have it rest on the counter for 1 hour and then put it in the fridge, which is like, why? Why not let it cool for 2? Most cheesecakes say cool for 2. I'm cooling this one for 2. So
Did you show off the dust?
I didn't. I thought about it, but I didn't. So this here, so I mentioned we made fried chicken, right? So we used this would-be the KFC-ish seasoning spice with the chicken that we made, and it was real good. Freaking delicious. Squeaks just redeemed a hydrate, so we're going to hydrate in the manner in which we hydrate on this channel.
It's called 99X.
It is. Why? I don't know. There's probably a reason. All right, so.
You can buy $30 of it, or you can buy like $7 of it, but the shipping is expensive enough that you might as well just pay $30.
Fluid ounces. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Boop. 8.5 even. Check that out, man. Extra bonus.
Good job.
Delicious. And by delicious, I mean it tastes like water. Ooh, lemon. Making what type of cheesecake? Making a lemon white chocolate cheesecake. It is a oh boy.
Oh no.
What is this?
Oh
Beef
no.
ribs, beef Wellington ham, steak ham sandwich, beef sausage, ground beef steak pot. Roast green eggs and ham, cheeseburger, burgers and fries, steak tartar, meat lovers.
What is this?
Bacon turkey, bacon extreme bacon, ultra ham, immortal ham.
Immortal ham?
What is this?
I think one of these things is not like the others. Is that? Tell me that's not an actual recipe. Immortal
It
ham.
looks like a list off Wikipedia.
It
or
looks
something.
like a list of something, that's for sure. You're gonna be sick? Why are you gonna be sick? Why? I thought you would be pleased.
Well, because
I'm not gonna make it out of
made
you.
them into a cheesecake.
No, I made their brethren into a cheesecake.
Oh, I can see why.
There's a big difference. But no, it's delicious. It's freaking delicious. My family, you bastard. They're dead. Dude, sorry to tell you, but this is the third stream, not in a row, but third in 4 different streams where lemon has been a primary component of the meal.
Sinfinity genocide stream.
Mangling their corpses. I guess squeezing the juices out of them would be considered mangling their I'm sorry, is this being insensitive? I should stop. If it makes you feel any better, I'm not baking them, I'm just baking their blood and their skin. And throwing away the rest of them.
Time to clip that.
At least they died doing what they loved, being lemons. It's true. Also, one could say they died doing what they were meant to do, which is being consumed,
Yeah.
right? I mean,
Yeah. It was their destiny.
yeah. Okay, much better. Never mind. Yeah, glad we got over that a little bit. But yeah, it's a good cheesecake. I've made this one before. It tastes real good. Birthday girl is going to be very happy to have it because she was happy the first time that I made it, and it was very, very tasty. Huzzah! Yeah, I don't think we're going to be doing more lemon stuff anytime in the immediate future. The next things, not sure about that one. Cows are meant to be consumed and still kind of gruesome. I mean, that's arguably cows aren't meant to be consumed. Cows are meant to be, again, meant. I mean, we put meaning on things. Nothing has meaning. This world is just a nihilist, freaking empty void of meaning that we make ourselves. But that said, I would say that the purpose of cows is to steal milk from and turn into cheese for cheesecakes. See what I did there? Huh? That's the point of cows. True same for lemons, yeah. But I mean...
But like, cows don't... Like, if you eat a cow, it does not cause, like, other cows to grow.
Yeah,
or
see,
do
that's
fruit,
the
which
thing.
is what happens with fruit.
The thing about fruit is you have to eat
Pretty
the
cool.
fruit. Oh my god. You eat a hamburger, suddenly a cow shows up in your backyard.
Yeah.
Just busts out of your septic tank. Cows are commonly consumed. It's true. It is true. Yeah, see, the purpose of cows is cheesecake. Says me.
I like that.
But yeah, that is the point. Like, in order to grow more lemons, lemons must be consumed. Even though, to be fair, I am not taking the seeds of the lemons and, like, planting them. But that's not the point. The point is that their purpose was to be eaten, and they're being eaten. The end. There was something else that I was going to say at some point of this line of conversation. I can't remember what it was. Must not have been important. Name each one. What? Each self-grown lemons.
Those names.
Name each lemon? Hold on. Oh god. I've used a lot of lemons in the last 2 weeks. I remember what I was going to say now, but now I have a new thing to talk about. How do you name a lemon? I don't think I've known any lemons that have had names. Ever. What the? Oh, Mom sent a cow emote. It's cute because it's a cow. Cows are adorable. See, this is why cows, while delicious, their purpose, I wouldn't say, is eating because they're just too cute. But I'll eat them anyway, so. Because they're also delicious. Though I eat a lot more chicken than I do beef anymore. Just in general. Like, I'll have hamburgers, and that's most of my beef consumption. Otherwise...
Oh, speaking of...
What?
I'll be right back.
Okay, I'll be right here. Are you going to get one of the chickens to eat?
I will get what could have been a chicken.
What could have been
Some other
in another timeline. If you're a fan, lemons, name all the lemons. If you're not an imposter, name every task. Not a true lemon fan. Yes, I'm not a lemon stan. I'm sorry. Myers lemons. That's a type of lemon, right? I'm pretty sure. 90% sure. Why don't you list all of them in some overdramatic bit fashion, Shillelagh, like you did? What even was that list? Tell me. I don't understand. Like, it was all meat stuff, but some of it was beef related, some of it was ham related. Like, I don't know. Like, I feel like maybe we're trying to do like a word association going from one to another to reach immortal ham somehow, like 6 degrees of separation. Shun the non-believers. It is. No, I don't. I'm choosing to not agree because I'm not 100% sure what I would be agreeing to. Wouldn't you like to know? I would. That's why I asked, as a matter of fact. Come to think of it. But no, the thing I was going to say before tangents happen, because that happens with me a lot. The next things I'm going to make, I haven't 100% decided, but I think there will be a specific variety of cupcake on the next stream, probably. And then, I definitely looked up something for Friday, and I cannot remember what it was. Darn it. Oh, I remember now. It was a variety of cookie. But both of these things are not exactly things I've done before. I mean, I've done... What the heck is that?
So these are 2 good eggs, and then these were...
Cannibalized by the chickens.
Yeah.
It happens. You put the wooden eggs back out there, right?
Yeah, I did. But I guess it takes...
Maybe they've just become more determined and are checking all of them even if they don't seem to work because they know that some of them will. They've learned. They're learning birds.
Just keep going out there quickly, multiple times a day.
Maybe.
Which I've been doing, but...
But yeah. I actually think that the cupcakes will be pretty similar. Is the door fully closed?
Yes.
Okay. I think that the cupcakes will be pretty similar to the cupcakes I made last time, except they're not going to be a box recipe. They're going to be actually from scratch. But they're also going to have some twists, which will make them fun and delicious. But the cookies are going to be cookies that I've literally never made before. So that'll be fun and exciting. But they are also based on food days. So maybe if you were to look at a list of what food marketing holidays are coming up, you might be able to figure out what I plan to make as well. This is, of course, assuming that I don't change what I'm making on Friday. I might change what I'm making on Friday to one of a couple of other things, depending on how certain things go. But that remains to be determined.
Oh, to God, I'm 3 days away from being safe.
Let's be fair. You're probably safe now. You're probably super safe right now.
Yeah,
Let's be
that's what I'm
fair.
saying. No, it is.
Wait, are you saying you want to go do something?
I want to go shopping.
Okay, so put a mask on and go shopping.
I will. What do you need for the pie?
Oh, I told you. I need peaches for one. I need like 8 peaches.
8 peaches and a little soy milk.
A little bit of soy milk, which your mom might have. Might want to find that out first before you go buy some.
It will be rotten.
Will it?
It's always rotten.
Okay.
Whatever milk we get, it's always rotten.
Okay. What else did I need?
That's all you told me.
Oh, cardamom.
Cardamom. I don't know what cardamom is.
It is a spice.
Okay.
We also
Does
need...
baking makes upstairs warm?
Yes.
Absolutely.
It does.
Sweltering up here. Open the window. Please.
Sure. I wish there was a,
No, open it.
but then bugs will fly
There are no bugs.
Yes, there are.
Bugs don't exist.
That's
here.
not true. Just because you like them doesn't mean that they're not real.
Bugs are terrible.
They are. Fix nose. See, we need a mesh screen on the outside of the window.
We can get a mesh screen.
Yeah.
We have a mesh screen. I just took it off so that I
Come here,
could...
small dog. I love you. You're the best and allowed in the kitchen because you're so cute and cute things are allowed in the kitchen. Yes, they are.
Thank you for the bits. Here comes the dog. It has been requested, so here she is. Here's Yuna. Yep, not on the counter.
Say hi, Yuna.
Yuna loves being held. Why are you staring at me? Why are you like this?
Yeah, you're so cute.
She is pretty adorable. You asked for this, doggo. You wanted to be in here. This is
Yeah.
what happens.
Yeah, aren't you cute? Such a cute girl. She says hi.
She dies.
Hi, everybody. Yeah.
You widow pupper. Cute thing. I love the voice. I love the voice that's set up for the reading.
It's super
It's
great.
great. Hoo boy, teething Liam. Ooh, I'm sorry about your teething child. Also cute. Look at that muffin.
Yeah,
You
so
hear
don't-
that, Una? You're a muffin.
Yeah, she's a cute little. What is that?
What is what?
Muffin has poop on her.
Oh, great. Lovely. And this is what we want in the kitchen. She is adorable. You should come and visit her sometime after you get your vaccine, Mom. Come visit Salt Lake. It'll be good for you.
We're only 6 hours away.
Right? I have a bunch of people that I know who are starting to travel around places in the country. I think one's on their way to California and one's on their way to Florida, which are incidentally opposite sides of the country.
I won't be traveling, but I'll be able to get a haircut and a massage on the 15th.
Nice. I would like both of those things as well.
I haven't gotten a haircut in like a year.
Ooh.
And you can tell.
I did risk a haircut like mid. Otherwise, my blonde hair would probably be like here.
Mm.
Yeah,
But like,
I have been.
never again after all of that. Like, okay, I thought all of the people that were like, oh yeah, idiots that don't wear a mask over their nose, and I'm like, dude, either wear a mask properly or don't wear it. Like, why would you half-ass it?
Yeah.
But there were so many people half-assing it at that hair salon. I was
Yeah.
so pissed off.
Yep.
Chin
Yeah.
diapering.
It's like, what are you even doing?
Like, if you're refusing to wear
Oh.
it for comfort, whatever.
Wait,
but
no.
Like, even if you are a mouth breather and not a nose breather, put it on your whole face, please.
5
5 pounds potatoes.
5 pounds of potatoes.
I'm still scared to go to the grocery store. Well, you won't have to be scared to go once you're fully protected from the sick stuff. Huh? Keep that in mind. Also keep in mind that a lot of people I know have gotten this.
Milk for mashed potatoes.
If we want me to make mashed potatoes, yes.
Normal milk.
And then normal milk.
Wait, what?
Mom also
Oh.
wants unsweetened
Gotcha.
almond milk.
Haven't had my haircut in over a year either. I've only had my haircut recently, probably like within the last 2 or 3 months, because Whitty was nice enough to take a razor or a buzz razor, electric razor buzzer trimmer. That's the word I was looking for. And shorten everything. It has since become less short though. And I could ask her to do it again, but I figure it's only gonna be another couple of weeks, and then I'll go get my haircut in real life because I will have the second vaccine too. So that'll be good. Also, guess what? We've got less than 9 minutes left, and then you get to see the cheesecake.
Wait, what kinds of potato do you prefer? Yellow? Russet.
Typically yellow for mashed potatoes. I think they taste better overall.
I'll go by her.
Okie dokie. I cut my hair myself, which is why I look like stupid. I mean, I have short hair. I see. Yeah, self haircuts. I understand were a very common pandemic isolation thing to do. Yeah, I did. I came one step away from cutting my own hair, in that Liddy did it for me. It was pretty close, semi-close. I'm gonna forget that this guy's here, and go to sleep and roll on top of it and stab myself right in the chest. That's what's gonna happen. Alrighty. We're so close, everybody. We're so close to cheesecake perfection. Yeah, so I think I started saying this like 3 different times and still haven't gotten to the end of it. Oh, hi Jasper. What are you doing in here? Not paying attention to me, that's for sure. Yeah, so it's like take it out immediately, chill for an hour. No, I think I did finish this. But yeah, so we're gonna have it chill for 2, but we're still not gonna finish the decorating, which partially is because I don't know how to adequately do chocolate shavings and make them look good. There's probably a way to do it. I I think if I were to maybe freeze the chocolate and then use one of the... I think I have it here. If I were to use like the like this bit right here on the slicey plane, that would probably make ribbons of white chocolate of some kind. That would be good for garnishing the cake. We'll give it a shot. I mean, the worst thing that can happen is it ends up not being suitable to put on the cake, and I just won't put it on the cake. If you put your hands on Whitty's hands while she cuts your hair, you're even one step closer to that. I feel like that would just make it even less likely for it to turn out well, because I would just get in her way a little bit. I'm actually going to gaze into the oven to kind of see if I can... Nope, it is too dark. Just oven, light, doop. Okay, alright, that's looking moderately cheesecakey. Sure, why not? See, the other reason that I want to wait until it's sufficiently cool is so that I can take the foil off of the thing and fingers crossed it's not gonna have seeped into the actual crust. Fingers crossed on that. Because I think the only thing worse than making a cheesecake with a soggy crust is making a cheesecake with a soggy pie crust. That would be just not great. So, hoping that's not the case. But soon all will be well. All will be good in the hood. Twitch chat is interesting. Because right now, looking at it, I don't know if it's the same for everybody else, but Sinfinity's mom has a star next to all of the things she put, aside from the last one in the chat right now. Poor Kay. I remember Shillelagh had that problem where the first wasn't showing up. What was the question? What question? I had a question? Did I have a question? Was there a question going on? Oh man! That's right. Okay, so I'm seeing the number 3 next to your name too, and I'm like, all right, let's take a look at the stats. So we've got Prinny with the 300 bits to tell all those puns, which was absolutely fantastic. And even though Prinny's not here right now, thank you, Prinny. Term with the 110. Oh man, Shillelagh, you're only 8 bits behind Term. That's amazing. Oh yeah, it's the same for me too. I don't know, did you have a question? I don't know. I mean, I always have some sort of thing that's on my mind, probably. He's a bit. Who's a bit? Who are you calling a bit? Oh, bought the bit. Wait, what? You bought the bit? Didn't we establish that before? Has that not already been... You said you did. Oh, wait, hold on. I can win. You can, because there's no one here to challenge you, especially. He bought the bit. Yes, he bought it, and now it's there. But you bought the bit, too. Or did he buy bits for you? Is that what you were talking about? You're going to have to speak less cryptically, Squeaks, for me to understand the words that are coming out of your mouth. The sound of motorcycle. I bought no bit. Okay. So you are bitless, is what you're trying to say. The only person streaming right now is Games Done Quick Super Boss Bros. What is that all about? Interesting. Oh no, Whitty's gone. I can't tell her the thing. Sad. I'll tell her later. It would be a thing I would tell on stream, except it would probably make me too sad. Or maybe not sad, but slightly bummed out. Because it is a thing that slightly bummed me out before, and could feasibly re-bum me out, because it did this morning, a little bit. And this is a happy stream. This is a happy, good time stream. Oh my god.
7 years ago our fathers brought forth upon this continent a new nation, conceived in liberty, and dedicated to the proposition that all men are created equal. Now we are engaged in a great civil war, testing whether that nation or any nation so conceived and so dedicated can long endure.
Ban? Why a ban? No ban. I see nothing wrong with that. We're educating people. It's history. Thank you very much for the bits. You are now number 2. You're number 2. You're number 2. It doesn't have quite the same ring to it as you chanting you're number 1, but it's still super appreciated. Thank you very much. Oh my god. We've got like 1 minute left. Let's do the thing. Don the gloves. Actually, am I even going to need these? It's probably going to be cool enough to just touch with my hands. So, because it's been cooling for like an hour. We'll find out. We will find out shortly. Da-na-na-na. Also, if anybody has anyone in mind for rating, which is going to happen pretty soon, it still says your number. No, it says number 2 now. Yeah, it says number 2 for me. Might just take time to catch up. Okay. Yeah, if anybody else has suggestions on who to rate after this, throw them out there because nobody I'm following's live right now, and I really hate having to check and find people. Hey, you know barking. If you bark during my stream, just don't do it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Yep, do. Alright, so this. Alright, now we have a solid cheesecake top. Oh, see, this is great. Now I'm gonna just touch this with my hand on the side. It's a little warm. I think I can still do it with. Let me just grab you. There we go. Put you right here real fast. You can stay there for now. Feel up. I think that's supposed to be a raspberry noise. I could be wrong. This looks pretty dry. Excellent. Alright, so. Alright, everyone. We have a cheesecake. Look! It doesn't jiggle, which is a good sign. That means it's cooked, or baked rather. Da-na-na-na-na-na. It's got a little bit of bubbles, but currently no cracks, which is what we're looking for. Cracks are the enemy. We do not like cracks here. We are anti-plumbers. Let's see. Doop, doop, doop. So excellent. Huzzah! Let's see. Hold on. Do. Yeah, wait, there it goes. Squeaks, you should start streaming. Not streaming today, not scheduled. Oh, sad day. Yeah, I approve of the poof then. I'm beginning to think I may need to change up the job streams to something else. Why is that? Yes, the voice surprises me with how it interprets the letters every time. Well, to be fair, when you write something that has 0 vowels in it, I don't know what you're expecting. Maybe try words, and it'll actually work. Just a suggestion. But yeah, this seems like a successful cheesecake adventure. The actual filling looks cooked. Currently doesn't look cracked. Fingers crossed that it won't actually, change in the course of the next 8 hours or so. Well, 9 hours probably. How hot are you? Not hot. Good. Open you. Close you up. Crust did not look contaminated.
Word.
There you go. Thank you for all the donations. Oh my gosh, you're awesome. I'm not sure I enjoy doing all the games. I see. Have you been doing like a new thing each time, or have you been doing ones like the same series more than once? Because I don't know that I haven't managed to tune in to all of them because I'm a bad friend. But the ones that I have tuned into, I feel like every time I've seen you do the job ones, it's been a different thing. But I don't know. Could be wrong there. Well, I suppose we should look and see somebody to raid with the rating. Food and drink. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Food and drink and sort by... Are we sorted by viewers? Not high to low. Low to high. There we go. Apply. Da-na-na-na. Sassfraz has no viewers. And I also can't see what their thing is. Do-do-do. I need something that speaks to me. See, once again, I wish I could find specifically people who are streaming on their birthdays, because I enjoy sending people birthday guests, as it were. Galactus live event? What does that even mean? This person's not making food. This person's eating food. The Friday streams, I've been doing a different game except for the few times I repeat a car mechanic. See, maybe that's the thing. Like, I don't know how much progress you want to make in a thing before switching. Like, gonna go back to writing D&D trash, but I had so much fun. Lol. Well, yeah, thank you for being here and for donating all the bits and for being a wonderfully social conversationalist with all the people. I really super duper appreciate it. You don't even know. But I don't have the time to devote to that many games and actually advance. Like, Truck Simulator needs a lot of work. Well, I mean, see, that's the thing. Like, this is my eternal problem with video games in general, is just making progress with things in general. I have too many games to play and finish, and I never do. So, therein lies my problem. Scrolling more. 24-hour stream. Oh, God. 24-hour food stream. That sounds hard. Oh, this person's making Minecraft cake. Oh, okay. And they have one viewer. Okay, so we're gonna raid this person. Plurb. That's a name. Sure, why not? Aw, thanks. Thanks for hosting Silly Stream. That was good. Thank you for the I feel like you made the stream largely what it was, at least at the beginning, with the banning of the word the. I look forward to when you ban the word and, though I really feel like it'll be slightly easier than the word the. Alright, raid PLURB__, who's making Minecraft cakes. So that sounds fun and exciting. Let me just make the volume go like so. And then the. Yep, that's basically what it was. Yeah, so again, thank you all very much for joining me on this stream of food adventure today. I hope that you all have wonderful, delicious, amazing food until we meet again, which will be likely Tuesday for those of you who can and wish to join. And until then, yeah, I love and appreciate all of your wonderful faces. I am done, Mom. Yes, that's what that means. Thank you for coming. And thank you for entertaining people with the stories of the crazy teacher. You rock. I suspect you're going to say something else. I'm not going to click. Love you. There we go. Yeah. Love you too, Mom. All right, guys. See you next time.